Woo! Woo! Woo!
I'm gonna have to get
You know what? Let's go right to the shot. Coming in
You
hot.
just want to
here.
get it done?
Yeah,
Okay.
Bobby Tree's coming in here hot. We're coming in hot.
I appreciate
Everybody's
you guys having me.
heated up.
Thank you so much.
Salute, gentlemen.
Salute. What is
Salute. I'm
honey
not
whiskey?
getting that high.
Yeah. Little tame this week. A little tame.
Let's go.
Down the hatch.
Oh, just like cum, baby. Tastes better when it's drunk. What?
We forgot to pay the power bill, so our lights aren't on right now.
Interesting.
Is that what you want to call it?
Yeah. I got a little gerbil over here running the fucking treadmill. Like, we're charging this shit. So halfway through this episode, the lights will be on. People will be like, what the fuck's going on?
It's too bright.
Might be the perfect time. Like, you just hand the... Bam!
Straight up.
And the goodness
Straight
over
up. Straight up.
Goodness.
How you fellas doing today, huh?
Doing good, man. Doing real good.
Like
Feeling
it. I like
froggy.
it. We got Mr. Bobby Trees on today.
How we doing? Thank you guys for having me.
We're all
Appreciate
doing
it.
pretty good, man. We've been trying to get you on now for, well, a couple times, I should say. And then you had a late cancellation, which is fine. We made it for this
No
weekend.
worries.
And then
Why
our
you gotta bring that up?
stickman.
Yeah,
Why you bring that up?
How's,
Why you gotta bring him down?
I would have thought Tim would have done that to me, not you. But
Well, he's
all
not here, so someone has to fill in.
You know what?
I mean,
Fair
come
point.
on. Okay.
Fair point.
Okay. But the stickman got coves, so we have our
Still
backup fucking stickman. Second
Late
time.
minute.
Easy. How you doing?
Time,
EC.
rocking the second
Here he
time,
is.
You know,
Woo!
gotta work it out. Gotta get it done.
So thank you for
Got
showing up. Thank you for showing up. And fuck you, Tim. And so
Fuck off, Tim.
Yeah.
I hope that makes that in.
Sorry, Tim. I love you.
Yeah, I was gonna say my bad, bud.
he's just fucking sweating it out right now. Like, I can't wait to listen. I can't wait to listen.
Dude, he definitely is right now. He's probably like, man, I want to know what Bobby's gonna tell me because
Good. Give us all his dirty secrets.
So like, honestly, he was. I've only
Like, how the
listened
fuck
to
do
one.
you know Tim? Yeah.
Oh man, so my dumbass left Chicago, Illinois in 2015.
Oh, that's all I got. Stop. He probably was
no,
The accent.
That's
I
why
finally
Tim's probably
figured it
licking
out.
his
Like,
balls over here. What? You're from Chicago?
I was, all
Do you
right.
know the
but
Cubs?
you- but you-
Bears.
You
know
like
the Cubs?
You like the Yankees
No.
and the Patriots.
Fuck no. So on
All right, cut this shit.
no. So actually, nobody knows where Harvard, Illinois is. So I refuse.
Yeah, they got all the roundabouts and shit.
No,
I know where Harvard on the Lake is.
We actually don't have a roundabout. There's
Dow Chemicals
instead,
down there?
No, see, instead there's actually a porcelain cow in the center of town, and we fucking worship this thing.
I thought you were
Like
going
it's
to say, we fuck it. I was like,
no, dude, this thing is the holy grail. It is like
Where's it at?
it's
Illinois?
in Harvard, Illinois.
Harvard,
no, there's no
Illinois.
S. Don't
college
don't
town?
do that. Don't do that. Yes. So apparently, fun.
Wait. So you don't say Illinois?
No, you don't. If
say
you went
Illinois.
to fucking school, you would know. But then again, you're from Idaho, so I mean,
no, hold on. Hold on. To his defense, we say Idaho's.
There's a lot of L's and S's in Illinois, bro. I don't know.
Yo, trust me,
It's like Mississippi's.
it's so bad that people don't want to live there anymore. That's why
Yeah.
we leave.
Stop saying S. I'm out.
Exactly.
I'm out. I'm going to no S.
slurring.
So apparently, there's a men's league out here to play baseball, and I did like there's a draft, quote unquote.
Name in a hat. Like, yeah, we'll take
Basic,
him.
yeah. Literally, Tim comes walking up to me and
Everybody's drunk.
yeah, like I'm like half shagging in the like outfield. They're like, "Can you play outfield?" I'm like, "No, I'm just
Shagging
out
in the
here
outfield,
staying
Austin
away,
Powers.
just
All right.
staying away from a ball right now." And Tim's
I
like,
don't want to catch that shit.
yeah. Tim goes, "Hey man, like I think he'd be a really good fit for us." And I'm like, "I don't know how this
Wait,
works."
hold on. There's like tryouts?
I like
Apparently, dude.
I like your mitt. It's very big.
A bunch of grown ass man who used to be has-beens are out there like trying to catch fly
So all
balls.
the
and shit.
yeah, Tim's
You're
like,
out, so you're out there fucking in the outfield.
dude, I'm out there fucking around. Like, I'm literally just like twiddling my thumbs. Like, why the fuck are we out here swinging and stuff? Like, this is way too intense for what for what the league was. This whole draft process
Air
is
quotes,
way too fucking intense.
All right.
And then all of a sudden Tim comes up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pick you." And I'm like sitting here going like, "How does that work? Like,
Is this before or after you told him he was from Chicago?
No, I don't honestly don't know.
So you're just
He had a
out here.
Bears hat
Yeah,
on.
I
He's
think
like,
all of a sudden, like I showed up to like a, practice.
This is perfect,
dude.
because he loves fantasy football and baseball.
Dude.
Bro, you're on my team,
Bro.
If you,
So here's what it was. I love Tim to death, but this is
Because of
really
this.
what it happened.
Suck
He
dick.
saw me and goes, if I get him on my team, my fat ass doesn't have to play first base anymore. Sure as shit, I'm on his team and I'm playing first base all the time.
that's the worst base to play.
Man, no, I'm thinking it's great. All of a sudden, my fat ass has to actually make all these plays. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
what
gotta-
the fuck, dude?
Gotta
I'm just
flexing.
trying to smoke a bunch of weed, play baseball on Sundays, and you guys want me to like stretch. Like, what the
Competitively.
yeah, like what the fuck?
Balls are running by, he's just high as fuck. He's like, I ain't getting that.
Well, and everyone's
The
like,
thing with first base, like you should be captain though. Like that shortstop throws it way outside. I'd just be like, I ain't catching that, bro.
so.
Come run over here and get
So
it.
actually, I played with a kid.
You shouldn't
last-
say those words in a sequence.
You know what? That's.
Let me rephrase it.
Let me rephrase
He's also
it.
a lawyer. He's also our lawyer too.
The last time I
Here
played
at Three Shots Podcast, we don't condone playing with kids.
on Tim's team,
Throwing balls.
this shortstop he didn't even throw it yet, and he's screaming at me, "You better fucking pick this,
Better catch
Bobby."
your shit.
And I'm like sitting here laughing, like, bro, what? You're already predicting that you're chucking it in the dirt? No fucking way, my fat ass is catching that.
Stretch.
Show me your hands, Bobby. Thought I had that one, guys.
One and only time you did the splits.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I think that's what Tim's team needed. Like they're all serious. It sounds like,
Dude, it was
And
funny.
then you're out here like,
They were
I ain't catching that shit, bro.
They were
You throw it high and tight.
Yo.
I don't do the splits.
And then I remember,
Got shorts on. Like, what are we
then we
doing
get
here?
to the playoffs, and I got Tim going like, "Hey, I'm gonna have you play right field," and I'm like,
Because he wanted to play first.
"Dude,
You got him there the whole season. He's like, I'm going to be the guy today. I'm the guy.
My crotch is feeling better out
To
here.
be fair, like I'd play like one game, he'd play another game, but then there's like some innings he'd go like, "Hey, do you want to like go back out there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll give you a breather," and then he never would come back.
Right.
And play.
Ask that nice stoner.
You're doing good out there.
Just strategically, like being the coach, like, "Come on, Bobby, you're awesome." Like, Jesus Christ, Tim, you fucker, you got me so
Hyping
good.
you up.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, he was good. He was awesome, but yeah, that's how I know. That's how I met Tim.
Sound. What brought you over from Chicago to Idaho's? Like
Like
that? Is that what I did there?
To be honest with you, so I was living in an apartment in DeKalb, and someone thought it'd be a great idea to come surprise me. And at the same time, I was also doing a lot of illegal drugs, and you know, getting into marijuana like that. And someone banged on my door, and I was like,
Fuck.
You just start
This
shooting.
is, yeah, dude, that wasn't even
No.
shooting my first thought, because like I don't like guns, so I'm like, man, I can't.
And you
talk
can't
my
have
way
any in
out
Chicago,
of it.
bro.
Well, if I-
you're
my
throwing
other thought
fucking
is-
scissors and
yeah,
knives and
if
shit.
I can't
Slow
talk
down there,
out of
Capone.
it,
Fucking-
yeah, if I can't talk my way out of it, I've already fucked
You're spraying
myself.
whippets.
So someone banged on my door. I'm sitting there like the tears are starting to come. I'm like, it's it. That's it, because like
I'm getting ass raped in
we
prison.
all, well, we all know like it's not a matter of
marijuana up
if,
there?
it's a matter of when we get caught and how much we get caught. Open the door, it's a buddy of mine. He's like, "What's up,
I
dude?"
fucked you,
I'm
bro.
like, "You motherfucker!" I shit you not. And less than 3 months later, I was in Washington. Because
You moved out. You're
oh
like,
yeah,
I'm
I was
done.
like, I'm fucking done. I sold everything.
Did you know anybody over here? Or did you just
I-
fucking say, on the map, I'm going to go there?
No, so like I like to snowboard, and like Spokane was really close to
Schweitzer.
just mountains in general.
Yeah, we have four
And then, like-
mountains around here.
And then
Five?
I had like
Four?
I had a buddy of mine who was in the process of buying a lot of acreage, and we were gonna just continue doing our thing.
All right, making corn. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah, growing tomatoes,
Whiskey and
you know,
stuff.
yeah. Grain and shit, you know. So, and then ever since then, I was like, man, doing this legally is actually a lot. It's not easier, but it's way safer.
Understandable.
So
yeah.
that was the thing that Tim was saying. He was saying, AKA Bobby Trees out here.
Yeah.
Now, you're not a grower. You don't own your own pot
He's a
shop.
shower.
But, right? But you're a sales rep
Yes.
for a company.
Yes, I am a sales rep for a brand in Washington called Buddy's Brand. We focus mainly on all things dabbable and cartridges.
Dude, I like how you just went to that fucking sales voice.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. Right now you're just all hyped up, like fucking first. Yeah, here we are. Like, yeah, here it is, right there, right. You suck this dick.
You think that's impressive? Call my phone and we'll listen to my voicemail. He'll be like, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
That ain't no Bobby Trees.
That is not
Bobby Lee, son.
This is the DA hit 2. If this is,
holy shit! Look at that dragon.
if this is a customer hit 3.
So the brands out in Oregon, Washington, and California. We're the number one cannabis brand, and I believe we're the number one cannabis brand in Oregon, and I think we're like the top 15 in California. And then in Washington, we're slowly trying to come
Slide
up
into those DMs.
Yeah, we're gonna call it like that. Nice. Yeah, trust me. If you
I mean,
follow me
like-
and you're a buyer, you bet your sweet ass I'm sliding in that DM.
So how does that? How do you get?
Well, I was gonna say, like, no offense to Timmy out here. Like, Timmy's like, hey, I gotta.
Tim's good,
I gotta.
but he fucked up by not being here.
Yeah,
so
I got a weed sales rep out here. Like, is it really that hard to sell weed?
Doesn't it
So,
sell
all
itself?
right. So here's the thing.
I mean-
I deal with cannabis products, but I don't physically sell.
I don't want it.
I don't sell flour. So I only sell cartridges, basically.
Byproducts
What's
of
flour?
flour.
What do you mean? What's flour?
So flour, it's like what
Oil.
you would put in your bowl. No, yeah, I sell oil, and we just put it.
Oh,
in
so like
I sell the
so like
cigarettes.
the
of
little
of
little nugget you guys call the flour.
yeah, the actual fucking.
So I've never smoked weed. I'm
wow.
I'm like little virgin.
It's not. Well, that's not true.
I don't believe that.
Nah,
at
that's
all.
true. But so like
Last
so like
podcast.
the flour part is the nugget part. So you don't sell the nugget, you just sell the oil part.
I just sell the oil. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
then in Washington, the amount of competition for carts is ridiculous. So I'm basically,
Dude, you guys are gonna have fucking like all the oil companies out.
yeah,
after you
man,
guys?
I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. But
fucking like
I'm basic-
DuPont's coming like they selling oil? What the fuck?
so like I was saying, like back in
Buddy's
the 90s,
gonna be on a NASCAR.
remember like the magazine door-to-door sales reps? That's basically what I am, except for I go to the stores and I handle the entire east side of Washington.
So how does that work when, like, if you go into like, hey, this is the supply that I'm selling. Do you guys sit down in a room and just test it right there? Like,
No, I'm not.
shit is pretty good.
So I mean,
like,
No, this shit sucks.
I shit you not. That's literally how the sampling process goes. So like I will come in and like, cause like our facility is located in Arlington. So for me specifically, because I'm in Spokane, say you're a store, I'll walk into you and be like, yo, I'm here with Buddy's brand. I'd love to sit down and talk to you, show you my menu. Let's discuss, see if we can get a sample of products or whatever. Then at that moment, I'll send samples to you. And because the state is a Nazi, am I allowed to say that?
No, you can't. What state?
Washington.
Oh, yeah,
wait,
Washington's a
you
shit.
said
Washington's a Nazi?
Wait, you said I can't say that word?
No, I said you can. You say whatever you want, bro.
Okay. So Washington, Washington
Trust me,
State.
that's don't let me.
Make sure it doesn't end in a hard R. We'll be all right. R. Not sure.
All right.
Unless
So
we're
because the
Huck
state
Finn
is
out here or some shit.
Yeah,
all right?
like I physically couldn't send you a full gram. I have to send you a half a gram, and I'm only allowed to send you 2 products, even though I have like 11 different products off my menu. But because it's all considered a concentrate, I'm only allowed to send you 2. And then these guys, depending on how their sampling process goes, they'll either sample it out like within like a week because they were actually serious about the meeting that we had, or because, just for whatever it is, they're still pretty good on it, but they're always evaluating their brands. There's sometimes it could take anywhere from 2 weeks to, I shit you not, 6 weeks before somebody will even tell you how that product was. And then, to be honest, we're all stoners. So you walk in 6 weeks
So they
later.
forget.
Yup. You walk in 6 weeks later and they're like, damn, I remember those samples. I don't remember who got them though. I'm like, all right.
I will say,
Let's do this process all over again.
I will say,
You need military
I do
contract.
have a couple buddies' carts. I got them.
You got Buddy's cards?
I have a couple.
You can be
yeah.
honest. What's up?
No, it's good.
It's
Like,
good.
Yeah.
Dark green box, white box. What we talking?
Couple.
Yeah, we got
Here we go.
differences.
Is your podcast or my podcast? What's
Hey,
up,
man,
bitch?
It's not me. He's the one asking the questions. Get the fuck out of here.
Buddy's boxes out here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
No, so I got some from, I think it's Primo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love
I got
Primo.
from Primo. White
Is he a
box.
wrestler? What the fuck?
Wrap up that soul and mine, kid.
Big fan of the Idaho market. Big fan of these customers.
Yeah, no.
They're
So I
awesome.
got mine at Primo. White boxes. I don't remember which one I got, but I've had a couple of them. They're good.
Hell
So
yeah. Appreciate you.
It's definitely a return. You know, I'm a very slow weed smoker.
That's
it's definitely
fine.
It takes me a long time, but I have. That is definitely one cart that I have.
Hell yeah.
I have gotten.
Maybe
multiple
that's
of.
why I look familiar. You probably walked into Primo while I'm doing a vendor day, just sitting there going like, hey, hi buddies, let's do this.
My buddy, your buddy.
Yeah, seriously. So
No,
yeah.
I mean, you might look familiar because, like, what are you wearing right now? You look.
Why
like
are you talking shit?
I'm talking shit because
You want to talk
rolled up-
shit about me, but you're in fucking Idaho with a goddamn cross sling
hey,
body
you
bag,
rolled
bro,
up like-
and a vest on. Like, are you?
Hey.
I'm confused. You're confused.
I'm confused too. You rolled up like like you're about ready to roll. That's something I was rolling, like do jiu-jitsu in. Like what
Do
is this?
jiu-jitsu? Hell no, I don't want to do jiu-jitsu.
You
That
should
sounds
look
like-
at that.
I don't
shit.
want to do jitsu.
That's-
Look at that shit.
That's-
Would you rolling that shit? I
That
can't-
sounds like a way to get hurt.
I can't even see you.
So like, I can't even see.
Camoed out, son.
This is not camo. It's a golf course, bro. Look at all the flags on it.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh man,
For
it looks
someone
like-
who
you
loves
sure
golf,
you
he doesn't know shit.
Are you sure you don't smoke weed?
bro, it's all like
It's contact high from your ass.
What are you
Smuggled in.
talking about? What are you talking about? Smuggled in. That's a pond. That's a. Look at that flag, dog. Like, what are we talking about? You know,
You smuggled in a golf course in this podcast.
By the way, he also works for the PGA.
no. I work for Liv. The Saudis. The Saudis pay me, bro.
It's illegal over there. You'll be missing a head and a fucking hand.
Nah, I'm not a woman. Wait, can
Whoa.
No, when
You're good.
when you first
it.
when you first showed up, I was like, dude, he's wearing a no-gi. That's honestly what
what
I
the
thought.
fuck's a nogi?
Don't worry about it. It's not like the potatoes you eat.
No, okay,
It's just like jiu-jitsu. Like I was like, bro,
Jiu-jitsu, man,
I'm
okay.
sorry. First impressions.
No,
what do you
you're
think?
good. I like it. I'm
do you
just
think? You
jealous
like
that I can't rock a cross.
Can't rock ass.
Hulk Hogan
like
in
this,
training
bro.
over here.
I can't.
I didn't think you could.
I can't.
With that, with you being the distributor, though, you can't fly with product, can you? So you got to fucking all wheel it.
Oh, he's FDA approved, bro. He gets.
I
mean, so
I mean,
hold on. Where am I going?
But
Where am I
I
going?
think you can fly with a certain amount now, right? Where
I
they don't
mean,
give a fuck.
bro, I think you should
So-
have this fanny pack.
so let's be-
when you fly.
so
'cause
to
you
be
can keep his
honest,
buddies in
You
there.
stick the weed up the ass.
Hey, you want the
We've
sample?
come a long way, bro. I promise you, you don't got to try that hard. Those dogs are not.
The dogs
They're
are
not.
chill.
They're not drug dogs.
Right.
It's
bomb
so weird.
dogs.
It's
Right.
so weird.
So even if you rolled up with a pound, they wouldn't smell it.
Oh man, dude.
So
Have you? Wink at me. Have you?
airplane wise, no.
Okay.
But the USPS is a phenomenal drug dealer.
Drug muling all over the place.
they are, dude.
They're so good,
Well, if
especially when you give them a deadline. Them bitches hit it. That's all they care
I'm
about.
assuming if it-
is hitting that deadline.
If you're a actual
I need this
manufacturer
here
and
now.
whatnot, you should be able to send it through USPS, right?
no,
Still
God, no.
You guys have
No.
couriers, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
we have
buddies drivers that.
I
drive
mean, you know,
Taking it across state
buddies-
lines.
Oregon
vans
and
and shit.
California do. Washington does not. As of right now, we're just too small. So, but there are third-party deliverers.
Let's go look in his trunk real
So,
quick.
hey, where do you think those things came from?
So how far is Buddy's out? Like so
from
just-
my house, it's 5 hours.
No, I mean like your guys' reach are so like you're on the West Coast, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you guys past like
No,
Midwest or
no, we're not past there. I think we're gonna have Nevada come on board soon, and same with Michigan.
What about Colorado?
No,
No?
Colorado is kind of like mid city.
She's
Since
like
you're in the industry,
that's like
do
a
you see that.
So wait, whoa,
I've seen
whoa.
since I'm in the industry, I've seen more fucked up weed than I've seen good weed.
Is Colorado
I'm not
like
even
Oh, no.
playing.
is Colorado like loose puss? Is that what you're saying?
Man, it's like I'm not. I honestly don't want to say that because I don't know too much about their industry. All I'm saying is I don't know if it would make sense for us to
You're
come.
Fucking with the aliens.
It wouldn't make
Colorado
sense
right
to
now,
come into Colorado now
Illegals?
because they're pretty established. You know what I'm saying? We're like Michigan and Nevada are also established, but at the same time, like there's still. I feel like there's room. I don't necessarily know if there would be room for Colorado.
Idaho's got room.
But Idaho does got room. The problem is,
We're on the
that
right
you
latitude,
guys
bro.
are fucking gonna be the last motherfucking ones.
So that's what I was
Because they're gonna hold on and be like, nah.
So that's what I was asking. Is with you being in the industry, do you see
Let me-
states
you
gotta
actually
sell bullets with your
legalizing
weed.
sooner than later? And I guarantee you,
yes and
Idaho
no.
won't be the last one just because if Montana does it,
Montana's already legal,
I know.
dog.
Yeah, Montana.
Trust me, I've lost money because of
I
it.
bet you Idaho's going to
bet
be
you have.
closer because we're surrounded. We're surrounded by it. We're getting in every hole.
I've been.
That's what I thought too. But
I'm not
think
gonna
so.
name the store, but this not Primo, but it's basically
Prima.
real close to 90. All right.
Oh, I hate that fucking place.
Hey, some people do, but at the end of the day, I've watched so many cars come in and out with Montana plates, and they literally will go in and be like, all right, so you're only allowed to max out at 7 grams of concentrate, 28 grams.
Bro, I
of
ain't bringing
flour.
the scale.
Bro,
Give me that shit.
Doesn't matter. No, the store has to be.
What the fuck, 7 grams? We're on the fucking
Yeah,
U.S.
I
system.
understand
I
you,
know
but
pounds.
All I'm saying is
pounds and inches.
pounds and kilos, baby. That's all I understand.
Kilos is the metric system. I just know pounds.
But
Give me a pound of weed.
I've
bro.
seen people. They'll go out. They'll go in buy an ounce of flour, go to their car, go back in 5 minutes later, buy another ounce, and the store's like, hell yeah, come on, bud.
All right, so you guys are the reason I had to learn the metric system. You
No,
motherfucker.
trust me, it's not us. Grams are easy.
I mean, they are easy for a size person like
I know how to do ounces. Damn it. That's it.
Like your
Yo,
gram ain't
just
nothing.
think of grams like your dick size. 3.5 is an
yeah.
eighth, dog. That's all you need.
Fair enough. That's true. Oh,
It's so true. It's true. And if they don't feel it, put it in their ass. They'll feel it then.
So how the fuck did you get into this?
Chicago, baby.
So to be honest,
No. He left that place.
Yeah. So literally,
And by the way, you got to come back to this cow that you guys were fucking in Harvard.
oh man, holy shit. So, honestly, I'm sitting in the passenger seat of my buddy's car. That he gets a phone call from a company called Grow State. Go fuck yourself, Kit Paulson. And
Shots!
next,
Don't
thing-
know who that is, but yeah, go fuck yourself, Kid Paul.
they hire him on the
You
spot.
kitty paw having
No.
ass bitch.
No fuck, dude. Look up Cocaine Cowboys.
Oh, did he get AIDS? Is that who,
No, that motherfucker
is that who
served.
Matthew
He
McConaughey
served
played?
9 years in prison. Yeah, he's looking it up. Cocaine. Kit Paulson, Clarence Paulson III, motherfucker.
Social security number is 421.
So he was driving
they
you across the
They
states.
offered a buddy of mine a job, and they're like, "Yeah, and if you got any of your friends, like, bring them on down. We'll interview them." Literally, they're like, he's like, "I got a buddy next to me," and they're like, "Bring him down." I come down on that Tuesday.
hire you, not him?
Hire both of us on the spot. My buddy's like, "This is fucking stupid. Legal weed is stupid." I'm like, I mean, it's fucking dope.
Guy's name's Bobby Trees. He wears John Daly hats. He shows up to podcasts.
Sounds
Never
pretty
left.
badass to me.
Looks good.
And then I never left.
You showed up
So,
wearing a no-gi.
What's
Like,
funny
fuck yeah.
is like there's like we're all like I just went to an event and like I see all the same people all the time. The only thing that changes is what fucking brand are they working with?
Really?
Yes, but we're all in this. It's like one massive industry that all is very very tight knit and very very fucking small. And yes. Not
Okay.
really. Fucking
But close enough.
you fucking Idaho weirdos.
That's
True.
That's Alabama.
Oh, my bad. Whoa.
Fair enough. When
Hey,
he,
our eyes aren't that far apart.
When
okay?
he did
Yeah.
call you, did he not say like, "Hey, I'm in Idaho. I don't want to get shot"?
Facts.
He also asked,
First
he
of
goes,
all-
he heard a humming in the background. He's like, "Is your phone tapped, motherfucker? What is that?"
All I heard was, all I get was when you get here, walk into the shop. All right, I'm sitting there like, and the best part was I almost sent a text saying it's very clearly defined what's the shop, right?
Yeah.
This fucking guy's got a shop and what I would argue is also another shop attached to his house.
That's a garage and a Quonset hut.
How do I fucking know? This is fucking Idaho.
I know what a garage is.
Yo, Idaho. It could be. They're like, yeah, that's really a garage, but I turned it into a shop.
Also, he's like, I'm in the right spot. I'm like,
The thing
if you parked by my truck, you
and
saw
you-
the big
and
ass
you-
obnoxious sticker on the fucking window.
And you shut
Yo,
up.
I'm
And you shut
high.
up like
I
this.
have no idea.
And you shut up like this, like, oh, he knows I have mats.
The moment
let's roll, baby, let's go.
And then I get out of my car,
And
I'm
he's
like,
all
fuck yeah,
rolling.
this is it. I'm like, this is great. And then I'm like, you know what? You should make a phone call. Because I had just visions of walking in and they're going, what are you doing here, boy?
We should have.
He comes in, he goes,
Pig.
the first thing he says, he's like, I see casting couch is still a thing, huh? It's like, fuck yeah, it is.
So you outsiders still view Idaho like we fuck pigs and shit out here?
No, definitely.
Deliverance,
I don't
baby.
necessarily think you fuck pigs. I just.
Kids?
Whoa,
The
hey.
fuck were you saying?
I stopped it. I stopped
Two,
it.
my man.
Again, 3 Shots podcast does not condone any kid diddling.
Viewers advise.
No, I know what you're saying.
I don't believe that you guys fuck pigs, but I definitely believe that you guys shoot first, ask questions later. He's on my property, sir.
Which is
I
funny.
didn't know what to do. He had this, what are you calling this thing? A gurky or Gerda? What is
ghee.
A ghee, that
A
one.
no-gi.
A no-gi.
no-gi,
I
baby.
don't know what that is.
I thought you showed up to roll. You saw the mats out there. I was like, this motherfucker sells weed and he rolls. This guy is fucking awesome. And then you said you played softball. I was like, get the
I don't play
fuck
Baseball,
outta
son.
I
here.
refuse to play softball.
That's what you're playing with Tim, man.
Baseballs are hard, dude. He's
It
playing
was baseball.
hardball.
It
Oh,
was
you're playing
just
hard?
because I don't throw
And he puts
70
you in right
doesn't
field.
mean it wasn't fucking a baseball.
Oh, bro,
okay,
I
asshole?
threw 85 and it
Yeah,
was bad.
trust me. If I could throw 85, I'd be fucking bragging.
I was
He
bragging.
says 85, but what he means is he can only lift 85. There's a big difference.
Again, I'd be bragging.
I was bragging. They don't believe it.
yeah.
They don't believe it. But
85 with my dick.
Swinging out here.
it's harder for shorter guys. Sorry, what are you like 5'6", 5'9", 5'10"?
Oh, whoa! Why
5'6",
you putting him on
5'9"?
blast? That's dick.
It's harder for shorter guys to throw.
I don't give a shit. I'm
85?
5'8" on a good day. My girl's 5'11". I love to climb trees. Let's
Okay,
go.
you go up on her?
I'm not afraid.
All right, perfect. I like it.
I'm not afraid.
He's out there fucking
I gotta-
Bobby trees out here cutting down some trees, if you know what I mean.
I gotta jump up every once in a while.
my God.
We gotta rise to
hops.
the
I
occasion,
see
my
it.
friend.
Yeah, Chicago doesn't fucking
all
represent.
day, all
Right
day. I'm not a pussy. I ain't afraid. I don't give a fuck.
I love it.
5'11", really, huh?
Yeah, and everybody like when they meet me, they're like,
You go out there and play right field.
they're just looking at me like, you know, she's taller than me. And then I look at
Like,
them.
what?
I'm like, what's the
No,
matter?
dude, I've been
I'm like,
so
what's the
high.
matter? Are you so insecure, you fucking bitch? That sucks.
That's
And
why
I
they
just
make.
walk away.
That's why they make benches at the bar. Like everybody.
Oh,
equal,
yeah, dude.
equal height.
No, that's why they put benches in the shower.
See that too.
Heating bench.
That too.
Right.
Yo, someone's got to get to the top shelf. It ain't gonna be me. It's got to be the girl.
There you go. Honey, can you grab this for me?
Straight up. Boop. Look at the under boob. Got it.
That's true.
They made those bathing suits just for you.
I think.
love
I
it.
think
Work
the best,
harder.
I think the best.
Work smarter,
I think-
not harder, fellas.
I think the best pickup line should be like, "Hey, do you want kids and can you cook and clean?"
So honestly, like,
Because I can pay for pussy. It's not hard.
I mean, you could. That's why. I mean,
It's like, what do you want?
That's not
What do
true.
you-
Go to
what do you-
Nevada.
what do you want in
Go to
life, you
Nevada.
know?
All I'm saying is like, yo, we used to always joke, like, yo, the girl. The best thing about a woman with a kid, she ain't prude. You know, she fucks.
That's true.
Yo,
Got
I
those
used-
fuck trophies.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I see what
And
you're
the
saying.
best part is like if she's got two, man, it's gonna be easy and done.
See, I feel like if they got two. The third one, you better have some Quan because
Yeah,
she
fuck
doesn't
that.
want to do this shit again.
No, fuck that. That's why I got two kids, and she's like, "Should we have a third?" I'm like, "No."
2 kids with her.
Yeah, technically, no.
Technically, no. No, it was her
All right.
sister,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
adopted them.
No. Hold up.
I don't want your lawyer coming through the door right now. Is
We
he out
have
there-
ours right here. We're
is he out
good.
there in the fucking car. Like,
No.
Litigations.
you can't talk about this shit.
Yes,
bro.
I can. Yes, I can. When apparently, so like, because I have one real kid. All right, that's legit.
Second
mine.
one's what, a puppy?
The
Imaginary?
so the first
what I'm
one,
saying.
I walked in when he was, I would say about 18 months old. Never knew any man as his dad. So like, we were cool with him going like Bob the whole time. Then all of a sudden she's pregnant, and I'm like, or like, you know, like she's pregnant. She's like, I'm like, well, we should probably like nip this in the butt.
Tested?
Yeah, no, not that, but like I knew it was mine, you fucking asshole. I was just more like, we should probably have him also call me dad and not have to explain that later, you know? Because we were joking later, like all his cousins are gonna be like, how come you got a dad and I got a Bob? Be like, it's the same fucking thing. Don't worry about it.
Battery-operated boyfriend.
3 letters, dog.
Daddy Bobby.
Yeah, 3 letters, dog. It don't matter. It's just the way you want to pronounce it.
He can't pronounce B's.
Yeah, you guys are dumb. It's the same thing.
Right.
So there's that. So I have
It also correlates to your sex life because she can call you Dad or Bob.
exactly.
I see it.
So
I like it.
I got one kid that's 100% mine. The other one, my 5-year-old though, is the only thing that
He's yours.
He's fucking mine. He's
you.
my mannerisms. He's my attitude. He is like
Still in your weed.
bro. Not yet.
Ow.
He's already selling it.
No.
Get some Bobby trees,
Facts. So I got a couple customers, a couple clients on my Snapchat, and I had no problem being a fucking asshole in January when fucking.
Did you wear that?
No, I sent a video of my son going, "Will you please place an order with my dad so I can get more toys?" Yeah, I'm savage.
So why don't you start your own thing? Like, what's up? Like, why?
Yo, you're honestly not the last person to ask me, or the first person to ask me that.
Is it so?
So
like,
in Washington, the beautiful thing is like I could literally, because I have technically an LLC, I could go.
you got
through
all
that.
the hookups, right? You know everybody.
I
You're a
can
sales
I can
rep.
hit up a bunch of people and start selling my own thing. The problem is though is the market is so fucked right now,
saturated or fucked?
saturated and fucked.
Why is it fucked? Like,
Because
the
people
cartels take
no,
over?
because so like so during COVID,
Chicago,
so during COVID, everybody expanded.
They want cocaine.
No, it wasn't that. It was
don't
just
want the
like
fucking-
everybody expanded when it wasn't, and they were basing it off like going like, "Yo, our business is growing." Well, it was growing, but it also wasn't because there were so many anomalies. Now, there's so many fucking anomalies when it comes to cannabis that, in my opinion, it's really hard to depict like what you can do year to year.
Now let's go to Pfizer.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 100% foolproof. I just want 2% of the profit.
The fuck you sneaking in here? Look at this guy.
Here's the best part.
Here it is.
There's no fucking profit yet.
I want you to make mushroom pipes.
Mushroom pipes. I don't need to blow glass. Why would I do that?
Because everybody's into mushrooms right now.
Yeah, I mean,
They even made a series about mushrooms.
you know, it's also fucking decriminalized in fucking Portland.
But they're
Everything's
legal. I'm not
decriminalized
talking
in
about
Portland.
like I'm not.
You know what? That's a good point.
I'm not talking about the. I'm not.
the fucking Wild West out there, son.
I'm not talking about the.
fuck me in the
I'm
ass
not
and do
talking
some
about
blow?
the,
Perfect.
the mind fuck mushrooms, like the ones like the.
You're talking about an actual mushroom.
I'm talking about like lion's mane or something that's like edible that you can eat, and you'd be like,
I
hey,
mean, technically, aren't they all edible?
we make true, but like.
Some of them are poisonous, so no.
But I was like saying, like,
Aren't
I
they
was
all
trying to-
technically poisonous? It's
I was
just whether
try- I
or
was-
not your
I was
body
like-
actually like it's just
What I
a
was-
certain
Well, it's like when you
amount.
hallucinate.
What I was
it's a
certain amount.
poison.
What I
Well,
was-
yeah, but
what I was
because that
getting-
poison is so like it's so intense, and it's
Well,
really
when it-
honestly, it's not even the poison; it's your body fighting.
Whoa! Calm down! Don't call
Well,
it
it's
poison.
because
first
it's a
of all.
poison.
Yeah, but
That's why it's
you
fighting
wouldn't.
it.
All right,
If it wasn't a poison,
I wasn't
oh,
calling it
you're
a
still
poison.
talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically what I was saying.
Cut to him.
What I was saying is like a way to sell it is like everybody's going to that product right now, mushrooms. Like
the new hemp.
so, I was just saying like maybe you should like make something that correlates towards like an illegal mushroom, not like something psychedelic. Obviously, because you're right, only Portland can do that.
I don't think you could make a pipe out of fucking mushrooms.
But if you could make a mushroom pipe or
Talking
something,
about out of a legit mushroom,
yeah.
that would fucking go away after a while.
But I think like people
Are you trying to make it to where you can? It's like a throw and go, like
I
use
think-
it and throw it away.
No,
I got
no,
a
no, no,
disposable pipe. It's
no,
on-
you eat it afterwards.
It's made out of
you want it to be
mushrooms.
disposable, right? So you can resell it. You don't want something that someone can hold on to. Hence heroin needles. Like you can't just fucking hold on to that shit, right? Everyone would just hold on to that.
You
shit.
can't. That's how you get AIDS.
Then why? If you, I mean, I feel like you could hold on to the needle.
You do, and that's how people get
No,
fucking
they don't,
diseases
because
and
that's
shit.
why people. Oh,
That's
yeah,
how
okay.
bystanders
Yeah,
get
yeah,
stabbed.
A disease is just a poison.
We're trying to promote a good product here, not like something that'll kill
This
you.
is really taking a turn if we're talking about now heroin.
No, we're not talking about heroin.
But we
We're-
did.
I was going.
Next segment, we're all shooting up heroin.
I was leaning the fact that like
Use it.
maybe
Same
like,
needle.
maybe I got the wrong vibe. Like that,
In the penis.
I felt like you felt.
Obviously.
In my sense, I felt like you felt like weed was dying out. Like it's no longer.
No. Weed is
Important.
definitely no.
It's not. It's
he's
no
just
longer
talking about the
important
indie.
anymore.
No, what I'm saying is that they expanded too fast because that money was based off of people actually having all
Yeah,
this
and I think
access
people,
money.
and I think
we don't
people
have
are
that
scared too.
Well, we also don't have that access money anymore. The amount of
I
people,
feel
the
like
money
you
that
guys-
was being made on unemployment and the fucking Trump being all excited, what
Hey,
is it?
it's the best weed ever.
The
It's
refund
best-
checks or
yeah,
whatever
stimulus
the fuck.
checks.
Stimulus checks. Like, everybody had stupid money, so they were going around like, $40 for a cart.
No,
Which
but-
they really didn't have stupid money. They were like $1,400 checks. Was bullshit.
But you know what I'm
but-
saying though is that people had more money, and now in the recession, it's not the same. Stores are seeing the same amount of people, but they're not doing the same amount of business,
They're not buying as much.
I understand that, but
and it's all because
I'm-
we just don't have enough.
I'm trying to
Or
tell you my
there's
theory
not enough money.
why that is.
It's not because marijuana is dead.
I think.
I don't understand how you're going to tell me marijuana is dead.
I'm
don't
not-
smoke it. You're like,
not-
you know what? You know what? You should be an
killed it!
You should be an I-502 business owner.
I'm not trying to say like marijuana.
Be
is
another
dead.
one.
I think like
Let's see if Joe can drag himself out of this hole.
I think marijuana is like the ideal of the hot blonde chick that we want to bang.
No.
And then this Mexican big titted bronze golden god comes in front of you, aka a mushroom.
No.
And the thing is like
Everybody- the problem is everybody loves their
The reason the
vices.
problem is like you guys don't really need to compete with us in particular, but
yet.
but when you have Jordan Peterson and you have Joe Rogan and you have like those people saying like mushrooms are better than weed, that's a problem.
I don't think they've ever said that.
So here's the thing. though.
They're not saying it, but they are saying it.
But
in
here's
a
the thing.
sense.
I guess
So
but
what
it's all
they're
different.
saying, so like, so
it's
That's like
different,
saying
though.
alcohol and weed. Like
So-
some people like what they like, and some people
I like.
It's
I like.
different.
I like.
The only thing that I would say is mushrooms are different. So like there's actually I don't know necessarily the doctor, and I'm sure there's several doctors, but there's actually
don't worry about it.
There's a doctor who like actually advises his patients when they're told that they have cancer.
Oh.
No, not COVID. Cancer.
Cancer.
And like
Take this and this.
no,
and this.
like
No, that's
like
a proven thing.
Like like a cancer to where like we can't beat it. Like it's
You
just
fucked.
yeah, you're basically fucked.
COVID cancer.
They tell them to either take acid or mushrooms
to deal with it.
because you get an enlightenment. Now, here's the thing that's crazy. With mushrooms, it's almost, I wouldn't necessarily say it. They definitely do grow in shit. Mushrooms are natural as fuck. Cannabis is also natural as fuck. But acid is almost like acid is crazy. I would never fuck with acid. I'll fuck with mushrooms all day long. But there's a point in time where like, even me now, I won't take mushrooms anymore because I don't need them. And I don't need that experience because it's not like you take mushrooms, no matter what the fuck you do, it's an 8-hour ride.
Fuck yeah, it
Fucking
is.
deal with it.
but
And no matter what you're doing, you could be having a great time in your life. You could be fucking amazing. Like everybody's fucking great. Boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden you think about something, the weirdest fucking thing, and then boom, you're done.
Yep.
You're fucking done.
or when your boy says the wrong thing to you.
Yes.
As simple as
I've-
being like,
dude,
whatever, dumb. You're like,
So like the one thing, and like what's crazy is like I've had mushrooms in fucking Illinois, and like
oh, that's your problem. You have the Illinois.
Illinois
no,
mushrooms.
Yeah.
no. I had
From the cow's ass.
dude. I used to fucking drive on those motherfuckers.
I did that one time
I've driven.
in a snowstorm.
Oh,
I thought I was
dude.
fucking like Star Trek. I hit warp speed. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I knew.
Not a good idea.
I didn't realize how bad I was
25
until
and
all of a
50.
sudden we take a fucking curve, and I thought there was one car in front of us. Apparently there was 5 because one car split into 5, and I was like, And I looked at my buddy. I was like, how many cars are in front of us? And he goes, dude, don't ask me that. I'm like, all right.
You keep that shit to
Yeah,
yourself.
so like, and then
I'm a mushroom, bro.
so I'm like, this
fuck we
is,
talking about
I'm
cars?
like, yo, this is fine.
There's
Then I,
I'm playing Mario Kart out here. What the fuck?
I come to Washington. I'm sitting there going like, yeah, dude, I'm going to meet you in 20 minutes. And he goes, bro, please don't leave. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm just in Deer Park. I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Well,
The moment I walked out to my car, I realized that I was no longer in Illinois. I was scared out of my fucking mind, and I went and hid in my buddy's fucking grow. And that was the worst thing for me because I felt the plants breathe. And I'm like, never again. Never again. Never
They
fucking
breathe?
Dude, they were breathing.
How much did you take?
Ah.
A little more than 8? You know, Daddy went deep. That's why.
Yeah.
Daddy was deep in it.
so the problem is
Like-
8th is a comfortable amount.
So I
8th
think
is like, that's, I'm
yeah,
good.
no,
I don't-
so,
I don't-
so,
I don't-
so
I
full
don't feel like
disclosure,
you
I
should
was
feel it-
dating this girl and she was like, you better not do mushrooms. I'm like, okay, I won't. So my thought was like, get
Do
rid
all
of
the
them.
mushrooms.
Yes,
Right.
get rid of them. I bought a quarter. Get rid of them.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, your boy fucking ate them all.
Hey, I'll see you in a couple days.
Dude.
But I'm not
needed.
saying
I
like
had a
I'm not
nerve
saying like
fucking-
those ones.
But like that's the thing, dude. I can sit here.
psilocybin. or
I can
whatever?
sit. Yeah, psilocybin.
Psilocybin?
I can sit here and hit this whole fucking thing.
Hit it.
All I'm gonna do is probably pass out on your couch.
There's spiders in there. I'd be careful.
That's how casting couch starts, by the
All
way,
I'm-
so be careful.
All
of
I'm
that.
saying is though, is like I don't need to sit here and fucking grip and hold on tight, going like, all right, we're about to go on the fucking ride.
Right.
There's nothing you can
No,
do to
I was,
help.
I
me.
was trying to give you a marketing experience, not like
I don't want it.
I don't want to hear your experience.
I don't want it. Let me sell cannabis. Let me just sell you the
Let
fucking.
the boy do what he does.
Yeah, let me sell you the tree.
I love it, Bobby Trees.
Well,
Sell
fuck
that shit.
Fuck that.
That's fucking awesome. Did you play? Well, actually, before I get into that, tell me about this fucking cow.
In Harvard.
David.
So apparently the town was actually first before the college.
Dress her up. He likes
And that-
fucking cows. So
Yeah, and that apparently the college was
Is
named
it Harvard
after the
College?
town. Yeah,
But it's not the real Harvard.
No, Harvard.
Harvard's in Illinois.
No, Harvard's in Boston.
In
Mass.
Boston, but the story
Boston.
is now this is probably a bunch of fucking
Holy
redneck as fuck going like,
we're
yo,
from Idaho. We don't have schools, bro.
all I'm saying is, so like we in Harvard, there's a thing called Milk Days. We supply, and it's basically to honor because we supplied the country most of the milk during World War II.
yeah.
Big titties.
What state didn't provide what shit during World War II?
I bet you Idaho didn't provide shit.
Yeah, we did. We had the largest naval base in the entire,
Yeah,
in the
bro.
entire country.
Navy base in Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Farragut State Park, named
And
after
how
Admiral
is that
Farragut.
Not only
freaking
that,
Navy? Isn't
we
that in the
even
ocean?
had the 101st
Hold on,
Airborne, bro.
Hold on.
Okay,
This doesn't make sense.
You don't know about this?
it'll make sense.
I'm dead serious. That makes.
Have you ever been up to Ponderay?
All I'm saying is that's like telling me you got oceanfront property in fucking Arizona. How do you have a Navy base
Okay, well, no offense.
in Idaho?
No offense, because
We'll tell
you're
ya.
you're
We'll
a
tell ya.
sales rep, not a grower. But you realize, you realize that there's a parallel.
That fucking cross body bag is empty. Don't fucking lie to us.
There's a
Yeah, you keep talking to
there's-
me. You
there's
know
a-
it's empty.
there's a parallel on this planet. All right, so Germany.
What the fuck's this gonna have to do with having a naval base in Sandport?
Can you calm the
I'm sorry,
fuck
go
down?
for it. I just love it. Get
Germany parallel.
See, that's how I know you're full of shit. Even he's calling you out.
it. No, I just don't know where he's going with the story.
because he doesn't know.
Go ahead.
It lines up perfectly with the parallel here. That's why we can grow
Gnomes?
Yakima hops. That's why Hop Nation, because beer hops, same thing. Altitude, longitude. They had a naval base out here. Not only they have
Latitude, longitude, not altitude, longitude, but whatever.
yeah, but not only
He's
they
in
have
aviation.
naval base here, they had like a parachute drop here because they weren't sure like how parachutes would react to certain atmosphere at different parallels. Like
Okay.
And
well,
the
like,
Navy jumps out
well,
of the
fuck.
fucking seas.
There wasn't. It was the Air Force or it was the Army at the time. There was no.
was no Air Force.
There was no Air Force. Sorry.
Where was the Navy base?
It's at what's that fucking place?
Here, I got you.
Bayview.
It's out
Ponderay
at
Lake.
It's out at Bayview, and there still actually is a naval base there.
Yeah.
we test
100%.
We test submarines out there. So
can't
there
hear
is
you.
there is a submarine testing base out there, and
Can't
it's
hear
Ponderay Lake is over 2,800 feet deep. It's
the second
huge.
largest, or
It's absolutely
second
massive.
largest lake in the United
It's
States.
still undiscovered.
Yeah, so it's super deep, and so there's still a naval base out there where they test sonar, but it's called Farragut State Park after Admiral Farragut, and so there was a large naval training base out there on the lake, and that's where they trained all the Navy people during World War II. It was the largest naval base in the United States during World War II.
Yeah, which he's right on that, but there's also where you go play
There's also
froth,
Nessie.
a little fucking discourse, North Idaho Disc. What's up? Shout out. There we
was
did
cute.
drop parachutes, but we didn't understand how parachutes reacted at
You
different.
dropped parachutes or you
altitude.
parachuted?
A little bit of both.
Just drop
At
out the
same
plane.
time.
Don't pull the ripcord. Fuck it.
They would just,
Yeah, I got parachute
they would
shit.
just drop it because like it should react at different parts on the planet at different latitudes.
Altitudes.
Latitudes are
Latitude,
eastern.
longitude.
So like a parachute should
altitudes.
react different at this latitude versus latitude versus
No,
latitude.
wait, no, you mean altitude.
Yeah,
No.
but he's saying, at,
But I'm
at
saying-
altitude,
Oh, okay.
it'll
But I'm
change.
saying-
to-
But I'm
Yeah.
saying, but I'm saying, so
We got
so,
you. We got you
Yeah,
there.
so
Right.
far.
He
feet
speaks
up in the-
backwards sometimes.
Like 2,000 feet up in the air, the Earth doesn't realize it's in a different location. Is it, if it's a living organism, which it's not. But I'm saying like science has proved that it is consistent in being like, okay, if you're on this latitude, the same shit happens at this latitude, whether you're in Europe or Washington. So
like, have you ever heard of gnome theory?
So there's a base
So-
there's a base in Farragut which is torn down where they would test parachutes for that reason, to drop into Normandy and be like, oh fuck, we're in the 47th parallel. That's
So
why
like what Joe's talking about with the parallels with the hops and everything, like that's why you get the same. That's why we can grow hops across that longitude.
yeah,
is
that's why you
because-
can't grow cocoa plants up here,
Right, compared
but
to
you can grow them in Hawaii.
right. But there's a thing. It's called gnome theory, and on this parallel that we show,
Does it have the Nephilim?
Romeo and Juliet.
Is it
Great
talk-
movie.
This
does
is
it
why-
talk- it's such a great movie.
So do you know how
Romeo and Juliet.
in Switzerland
Her ass open.
they believe in gnomes? They actually have like a gnome day.
I did not know that, but sure.
Yeah, they actually have like a gnome day.
Wow.
There's little houses. They'll put shit up on them and
Okay.
all kinds of shit. So
The amount of useless information I'm learning right now is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, it's awesome.
hey,
phenomenal.
don't worry about it.
You
You're
need
high.
this shit.
It's got to be on the fucking thing, hitting the buttons. We can't fuck with it.
It's like Braille, dude. I already established.
You
it.
might
I'm
hit
just
him
over here
better.
just
What it's
finger
like,
lizards,
it's like
dude.
finger banging a woman over there.
my
Get your
God,
fingers
dude.
going. That 7'1" Amazon girl you had.
6'7", dude.
Sorry.
Get it right. God.
It's like fucking high school all over again.
I told you it was gonna be.
Finger banging. Let's do this.
Oh, little finger,
you know,
little
what a-
finger blast. Bah!
Dude, what a lost art.
I gotta.
Oh my,
art.
it's not lost.
I
Jesus.
disagree.
I gotta.
It's like
You're married, dude. If you're watching a movie, just
foreplay.
slide a little over there real quick.
No,
you know?
no, no, there's
Blast
this-
her up.
See, there's
Give a
this
little
thing-
blast.
No,
Call me
there's
Indiana
blasty
Jones,
blast.
motherfucker. I'm
see,
finding it all the time.
When you're 5'8" and she's 5'11", you got to do this thing called consent.
For you.
and you have to be able to spell it. K-O.
He's got a sex contract.
So I got a little like trivia question, like maybe just like a question in general. Like, if you guys were the first lawmakers out here,
Yeah.
and I'll give you a choice of drugs, and you say,
Oh, it's about drugs?
yeah, 100% about drugs. You say yes or no to control the populace with.
Wait.
So here it is.
Hold on.
So like we're the Illuminati right now. And we got the drugs in our power right now. And we have the decision to be like, nah, fuck the world. Nah, yeah, I like the world. Nah, I don't know about this world. I'm gonna give you 4 drugs. You tell me which one out of the 4 you would legalize
Okay.
as a Illuminati leader right now.
Yeah.
To control the world.
To control the world.
Okay.
Okay, the first one being, I just want you to remember, stickman, bring it back in case they have questions. Alcohol. Next one, marijuana. Next one, cocaine.
Cocaine, hell of a drug.
Next one, mushrooms.
To control the
None of
world? Oh, To control these motherfuckers?
You forgot the best drug of all time.
Which one you want? Which one you want? Pussy.
Pussy controls the world, baby. What are you talking about? That shit's free.
Bro, if you think about it, if we keep doping everybody up on mushrooms, we fucking own them.
Can't smoke pussy.
But that's the thing.
No,
though.
well,
like, are you
okay.
talking about?
Dude, all he said was control the world.
Whoa,
Bro,
tie-dye, calm down.
tie-dye.
Get all hot over here. Come on, I'm gonna play fucking.
Listen
round
here.
eight in
No,
your
you
face.
settle down.
Listen here,
Honestly,
golf
honestly,
course
okay,
camo.
okay.
Chill the fuck out, okay?
I'll tee off on those fucking nuts, baby.
See what happened when you wear good?
Let me put
They
it
make
this way.
fun of you.
From a personal experience.
Got
though.
you, Grant.
Like how would you want the world to be better off? And if it could be, let's say like,
Now this is really taking a turn for me.
let's say you want
Right, I thought we were talking about controlling motherfuckers.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Why do I always go to like control these bitches? I'm gonna feed them
He's super
mushrooms
excited.
every
That's why he
fucking
had a
day.
kid.
which 100%.
He's been microdosing his son. Here, eat that.
Okay,
fucking
let's
shit.
I
say
mean,
this.
what do
Let's
you
say
think?
this.
What do you think my response is
All
when he
right,
goes, "Why? Because I
let me-
control your happiness."
let me
motherfucker."
let me
That's
re-
what I said.
let me
You want this
rephrase
fucking
it.
toy? You want this fucking toy?
You want to live to see tomorrow?
Let me rephrase it.
What's
like
Your mom
the
just
government?
swallows you.
The government came out and they were like, "All right. Listen, people.
For a gay.
Listen, like we fucked up. We alcohol is probably not the best drug to legalize, so we fucked up on that. But we're gonna make it a vote because of the democracy. So you guys get to vote. Which drug do you want? And every other drug you cannot have.
That's just gonna make him have it.
Alcohol, marijuana, mushrooms, cocaine. Go
Wait, but
pick.
I still
Still,
I guess
I don't
lost.
get it. I'm
Yeah,
lost too.
But you said control the world. What is the main goal?
Because you
There's
can't be drunk all the time.
sorry.
You
I'm
gotta go to
sorry.
sleep.
Hold on. If we can only pick one drug, I need one main purpose of this. Then what is my main goal?
So
of this?
sorry, I picked the drug that you could control the world.
Don't give him the
with.
stick anymore. He's already gone.
I picked the drug that you could control the world with, and that's why they gave it to us. Like alcohol. Alcohol
You
is
can't control the world with alcohol.
what they already have.
No,
Everybody gets rebellious when you're super drunk.
I hate to.
you, don't
I was gonna say if they did, have you not been looking around?
It's 100% true.
It's not.
Like, look where we're at.
If I keep feeding you psilocybin,
But I don't
control
understand.
the
They're not
shit
controlling
out of you.
shit though. You know what I
you
mean?
would-
Like, I guess
Psych-
I'm confused on what you're trying to say.
If I
psychos-
give you mushrooms every day, you wouldn't know what the fuck is reality versus what is what the fuck
reason
is.
Put it in the water?
Yeah, like
the reason
straight
that
up.
the reason that you're saying that is though is because like
I guess I'm a psycho.
Because I'm controlled.
No.
Yeah, you said I want to control
No.
the world, and I'm like, well,
I'm already controlled. That's
the
why.
whole point
Yeah,
of
drink
this,
my beer.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
It's-
but the
it's-
whole
it's-
point
it
of this
sounds-
outcome is if I can control everyone, and I feel like right now you want me to be a super villain when you first said that. Like you were, yes,
Right.
Like you're a super villain. You want to be fucking Dr. Evil, and you're like, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put fucking mushrooms in the water and make everybody drink it.
Acid or something.
Yeah, now I feel like I'm that Batman guy.
your drug of choice. Your drug.
you know what I'm talking about now? With
Silly
the
and-
fucking
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
fucking scarecrow out ye.
Yeah, man. That's what the mushrooms.
Well, let me
for.
Batman your ass out here right now, real quick, scarecrow.
I'll give you a bat wing on your face,
Jesus.
son.
The alcohol is the easiest choice to control the world. 100%.
Not if I put mushrooms in the water.
100%. Mushrooms already evolved people.
I don't see the controlling part of it though.
I don't either.
Honestly, I don't.
Because
I'm
unless
lost
if you're
somehow.
saying I'm like you can't drink water. You're not drinking anything but alcohol.
Like, put it this way, Eric. You
I
told
can
me there's
still-
town town or
Okay,
city.
okay,
in,
let me ask-
China.
let me
Hold on,
ask
sir.
Bobby Trees- let me ask Bobby
This goes
Trees a
back to what you're
question.
saying. There's that town in China that they have to smoke cigarettes, right? Weren't you the one that was telling me that?
No, sir.
Oh, I thought maybe it was Adam. There's a town
How
in
about
China.
you calm down with China real fast?
Why?
Since you know nothing
They
about
sponsor the
China.
podcast, Joe. I got to shout them out.
Let me ask Bobby Trees
That's
a
the
question.
Saudis. We work for Live.
I wish.
China.
All right, ask your question. Do it.
I mean, honestly, though, I got a question for y'all after this, though. Now that
Okay.
you said that. I got
Why?
I can't
Why
wait.
do you promote
PGA? Go
why
fuck
do you
yourself.
Promote
10 inches.
marijuana?
Because all right, so I promote marijuana because
Because he likes it.
well, not only that,
Calm down.
but in high school,
Slap your
I didn't
face.
start truly smoking marijuana like every day. It did not become part of my lifestyle until I was at least 18. And it wasn't like, honestly, it wasn't that. It was just more like because I was so focused on baseball that's all I cared about. But like the moment,
Base.
and then like the moment, I was a catcher at the time. So in high school, I was a catcher.
So is this
But
guy?
but
He only caught dick.
hey! I mean, shit. It's better off than me. I got 5 knee surgeries. He don't. Should have caught more dick.
Hey, it's the secret of life.
I always told my dad, get on my chair.
Yeah, like so.
Sound like a lazy boy.
So after the knee surgeries, like I noticed that
That's why
I
I
was
like him.
taking
Okay,
more.
calm down.
More,
He's proving my point.
We're sharing
more
stuff
pills.
over here.
He's
But I
proving
was-
my point.
But I was taking more pills.
Okay.
So like instead of taking pills, I decided to smoke pot, and I've noticed that pot actually made like it took because like it's not necessarily pain. It's just more like
But it's illegal.
it's more like it was discount. It was illegal at the time.
Did you ever, in that time, not trying to be like a lawyer out here, drink alcohol and feel the same benefit?
No,
Never.
never.
We
Would you
always
rather-
got
because
away.
Would you
every time I drink alcohol like that one
The knee
beer,
flares up.
yes. Tomorrow,
Right here, I'm showing you.
tomorrow,
bruh.
tomorrow morning, I've had this beer and I had one other beer today.
And a shot.
Oh, okay, and a shot, and
But you need 2 more, though.
And
Okay.
yeah,
It's called 3
exactly.
shots.
Well, of course, but like I don't care. Like I'm prepared for it. But my knees are gonna hurt. My knees are gonna hurt tomorrow.
You can describe it like an experience on alcohol that made you feel like
That I know-
like, this is awesome. Like
not alcohol.
never done alcohol. Like never went to Vegas. Like I love alcohol. Like this is fun. Let's go.
I hate to break it to you, but I hate Vegas.
Okay, well you're
When
an
I go-
anomaly.
well,
so
exactly.
This
So I'm
won't
the
work
wrong-
for you.
I'm the
I
wrong
think we
person to
all
talk
hate
to.
Vegas, but we secretly go.
When I go, no.
Well, maybe not you, but us.
If I go to Vegas, I literally will do everything in my power to be there for 24 hours.
And meet a tranny.
Nope. Because
Have you ever paid for a professional?
nah. The reason being is when I go to Vegas, I've only ever been to Vegas usually to drop off a massive amount of fucking weed to where like you don't need to stay in town.
Boys, bring it in.
Yeah,
Back that truck up.
basically. So like the last time I had to go to Vegas, I was pissed because there's nothing I could do. I had to be there for fucking 47 hours because that's when I had to do it for work, and I was mad. My flight gets fucking delayed.
Because you smell like weed.
No, because so apparently if the fire extinguisher little pin thing's been pulled,
What the fuck?
that's
are you pulling that shit for?
if I would have trust me, if I would have known that, I would have pulled that shit a long time ago. I would not have sat in the fucking airport for 12 hours, dude, especially in Spokane. Fuck that.
You don't like
so
Spokane?
the airport's small as fuck. What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Exactly.
There's a casino down the road.
So yeah, but I didn't know when we were gonna leave.
Sorry to disappoint, bro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hate this place.
So
too.
they changed. So the moment that flight got delayed, back to 23 hours. My boss was like, "Why don't you just stay?" I was like, "Cause fuck Vegas." Literally, I got called in September.
Says that?
Exactly.
This
I
is
got
why this won't work on you.
not my problem. You picked the wrong person to ask that question. Like I said, I'm gonna put mushrooms in your water and I control your ass.
I'm gonna put it. Well, you're actually the right person.
No, because I'm
In my water.
gonna put it in your water. I'm gonna control
My
your ass.
water.
Your wife's gonna be like, "What did you do to him? He does everything I want."
My water.
Just keep putting this in his water every day.
I'm gonna put it in my water.
And she's like, "Man, I would have thought it was just my pussy." Like,
dude, I
nope,
just
you need a
listened
little bit more.
to Derek Wolf talk about how he would microdose.
Microdosing is the best thing for any
he played
fucking
in the NFL
person.
for 10 years. He was a DN,
Micropenis.
and he would microdose.
Do you even know what that is? Do you know?
Okay,
No. Do you
okay,
know
I'm gonna-
statistically what it is?
What micropenises are?
Yeah. So no.
Tiny.
3 of us in this room have
Oh
them.
my god,
No,
we all got
no,
them.
no, no,
I'm
no.
gonna whip them out.
No.
I didn't say you.
no.
I said us 3.
All I'm saying, no.
Mine's up.
Hey,
I'll
by the way,
never-
I've been flashing you over here. I'm
I've
showing
been
you fucking
seeing it.
wounds
That's
over here, baby.
hey, nice
Like
wound.
that?
That's fucking
Hatchet
cute.
wound.
That's
Showing my
fucking
pussy,
cute.
people.
See, you actually did it right. I just have no cartilage. So
Neither do I.
they fucking
Sucks.
just cut through all of it. It was bullshit. So literally, apparently, my boss comes in and he goes, "Dude, did you know micropenis is a thing?" And I'm like, "Well, let's not Google images, but I need to see what this is."
Do I need to get HR?
He drops his pants.
I'm
He's
more
like,
like-
yeah, look at this shit.
I'm more like, dude, if I have a fucking micropenis, I'm gonna kill myself. Look it
we
up.
just talked about this in the last podcast.
Why,
Why
why does it matter?
Did you know it has to be 1.5 inches hard? The moment I read erect, we high-fived the shit out of each other. Boo! We are not micro penises. You damn right that is going on the air. Fuck.
What was the question you had for us?
How much? Say Liv comes to you. How much?
Say what?
Say love.
Say
Oh.
Saudi Arabia
Okay,
comes
Liv.
to you. Liv.
I was thinking something else when you
Say
said that. I was like,
Live Golf
fuck.
comes to you and they want you to be the exclusive podcast for them. How much money to take?
Whatever they offer, done.
Exactly.
I mean,
All I need to know is it $1 million? Does it start with million?
I wouldn't even care about that.
I won't even
No,
care about that.
It has to be $1 million because
Are we talking monthly? Or are we talking yearly?
it's
I-
probably
Say if they did it monthly.
my concern would be like
no, it's probably not. It's got to be yearly because I think every other contract that they've given out is yearly.
Okay, well, fuck
In
those
my
guys.
opinion,
We're different. We're a podcast.
So that's what I'm saying. So in my opinion, how many people here? What, 4? Tim and him?
Well, there's
3?
Technically, there's
my
5 of us.
my fee,
5?
my fee would be free. If
But
they
fuck
call
all
me-
those guys.
if
We
they
don't care.
call
We can
me
kick them
God.
out. We'll take the other money, so we don't care about the sticker. They're fired.
You want the Saudi? He
Fuck
wants.
yourself, you chowder head.
He wants the
Stickman are
Saudis.
fired.
He wants the Saudis to call him God, and he'll do it for free.
for free.
Allah Akbar.
La 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 la. Yo,
Yeah,
all I'm saying is
but
that they can
we won't
pay.
because we want to get paid, Joe.
Yo, if you can pay the fucking some guy like $400 million,
See, you guys are looking at it like
Nah,
a
you
like
can
a,
afford
a money
million.
experience. Money's easy to get. 100%.
bro.
Money. You go ask my
all
great
I'm saying
uncle. My great uncle Jake always said like,
Are you on Twitter?
Money's easy to get. I rob them.
I mean, I guess all I'm saying is the amount of ridicule that anybody would get for it. I need at least $1 million.
A year?
I'll deal with. Yeah,
No,
let me deal
if
with the
I-
bull.
if-
Like to deal with the bullshit. You want to call
What's
me
the bullshit, though?
Okay.
Oh,
so-
because you're taking. I shouldn't.
Hold on.
Here's
on.
the
So
problem.
there- so
Here's the question.
Like, think of all the PGA guys that left.
There's a 9/11 group that is bashing them because you fucking took money from the people that ran
Bobby-
not 1 but two planes.
we
into
did
the-
that
That
Bobby
wasn't Saudi, it was Afghanistan.
Bobby Trees, here's the question you
I
asked.
agree.
Bobby Trees, here's the question you asked. Like, would
We give money all the time. to fucking countries
would
and
these
shit. Fuck 'em.
people say like,
Yeah, we gave
would
Bin
you
Laden guns.
would you get would you have money for
Got
said
some penis of mass
personnel
destruction over here.
to represent
PMDs,
you,
baby.
kind of thing. So your question was like, say your question again.
How much money would you take? Would you need to go be the exclusive podcast for Live Golf? I can't even believe I'm asking you guys.
And I would say 0. And the reason being is because all the money they don't
Technically, the sponsorship out of that would fucking
They-
generate so much
they
shit
don't-
anyways.
you
they
wouldn't
don't-
get any.
they don't make money, and I control the whole Middle East. 100%.
Wow.
He's got a can of oil in his backyard.
You know what? I like this. I can't wait for this to air now. There's gonna be some guy that goes, let's go fucking pay him and be like, see, I told you, bitch. I want you to say you love Saudi.
100%.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
what's
say
gonna
I
happen-
love you.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna hear here in a week a fucking little Cessna 224 fucking crashed into his
The
house.
thing is, like, the thing is, like, you guys are like, obvious. Okay. Well,
Okay.
okay. Like the thing is, like,
Let's get high.
these people only exist because of us, and because of money. They want money, and they want to talk to the front man.
They have
if
all
I'm
the
the
money
new
in the
front
world,
man,
baby.
like Iran ain't gonna attack. Iran couldn't even fucking tackle a fucking linebacker out here,
Again, we're talking
Eric,
about Saudi.
let alone it doesn't matter.
Ready
who it
to
is.
see the room like just go divided. So you're the
Are
front,
you Muslim?
So you're the front man.
Jesus Christ!
You're the front man. I thought he was the front man.
I am the front man, baby.
Well, hey,
Wait,
man,
who's
he's-
one and who's two?
No.
You can't both
Are
be
you
one.
trying to
You know what
divide
this
us?
is?
Are you trying to?
This is Sharon Bono right here, okay? We're Sharon Bono.
like.
Yeah,
No, I- So
I'm a
I'll
big
drop-
fan of just
I'll-
stirring any fucking pot.
No,
I can
I'll
find.
drop random knowledge, and I like what you went right there. But where you went directly, and everybody out here like the
I did.
the
tried to,
the
but-
alpha males out here picked up on the like the money factor, but the extra alpha male out here picked on like
The silverest of
the Omega male.
This, yo, you guys are playing checkers while I'm playing
to be
chess.
yeah. You know what?
Completely honest,
Are
if
you
anybody
saying?
offered us
Are
money
you
to do a
saying I?
podcast,
Are
we would
you
do it.
saying I?
We would do it.
Are you saying I run the Middle East right now? Like, I'm making fucking money. I'll take that shit for free. I'll call this podcast the Middle East fucking government paying me fucking billions of dollars a day
Free shot camels out here.
3-shot camel toe.
humble out here.
Revitalize Joe Cool. Revitalize Joe Cool.
Yeah, my brain is on a different wavelength. So
Yeah, it's because you're high as shit.
just be careful out here.
He's out in the clouds, baby.
Just saying.
Put a fucking hot air balloon up there and come catch him.
So going back to the fucking legalized drug.
Yeah.
I don't think that the government should legalize alcohol. It's the worst drug to legalize.
Well, you saw it happen in Prohibition.
It ruins your brain.
I agree.
It makes you depressed. It makes you buy antidepressants for big pharma.
I
Hey,
disagree
calm
with
down.
that.
You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm
right
allowed to.
Yeah, Willis.
You gave me a microphone and actually invited me, so therefore I'm allowed to fucking
Well,
speak
technically,
my mind.
Tim invited you.
Yeah,
Okay,
but you
so
still allow
We killed him. So let's see what happens. Oh,
All I'm
there
saying-
went- you-
I think
you
I
talk
think
trash?
I,
There it goes, yeah.
I agree with you if you say beer. I think hard alcohol though, like depending on what it is, I can argue that for and now again, it also it's person to person, but I personally feel like clear alcohol or like liquor, like your vodkas, your fucking tequilas, I don't necessarily think that makes people depressed. I think if you now granted
It makes chicks' panties come off. That's a great thing.
How about I rephrase the question? I'll ask this question. Besides alcohol, which drug would you legalize?
illegalize or legalize?
Meth.
Legalize. Okay, so
if it's just
EC wants meth.
if it's strictly for money,
no, just
yeah, but what I'm saying for
No,
me
it'd be weed, 100%.
if it's strictly for money,
no.
it's weed.
Going back to control humanity.
Again,
Again,
the control.
If I want to control them for like because
LSD,
I want them,
acid,
yeah,
and fucking-
because
yeah.
basically I want to
this is what the CIA
I want to be
did in the
fucking a
60s.
communist or whatever the hell it is. I want to be Cuba.
That's
If that's
done,
what you're
yeah.
saying, I'm gonna put psychosilibin in the water every day.
I don't think that's the right drug to pick, but okay, fair enough.
If you're literally drinking water, and what I'm saying is,
Slipknot.
I'm killing access to all bottled water. If you want water, you're drinking it from the tap, which has mushroom powder in it. So therefore, that you don't know what reality is. It's what I see. It's what I choose to show you.
That's true. Like if you were to
But that's
if
your
you were to
question.
put like a precipitant in that.
God,
like,
I really feel like I just sound like a psycho there. Like,
No, you're
I'm gonna put mushrooms in the water and I'm gonna control you.
Hey,
no, you're
already
fine.
did that.
You're fine. You're fine to say that, which is true. Like mushrooms have that ability because they react with our system.
In my opinion, if I want to,
But-
if I want to make money, I'm legalizing marijuana, and I'm legalizing cocaine and meth. And the reason, no, I'm not legalizing meth.
Meth is horrible. Meth destroys shit.
Meth hardcore will destroy you. In my opinion, like if I can, so if I would make it also a lot like Washington. You want to smoke pot, you got to smoke our pot. You're not allowed to grow your own pot. Obviously, we can't
Grow your own pot
No, you cannot. It's illegal.
in Washington.
You have to have a medical card.
That's true, bro. But it's also
I have a medical card.
it's also illegal for me to grow my own tomatoes too, so it's fine.
What?
It's 100% true, bro. You can't grow your own garden. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind right now. You don't even
Really?
fucking know.
Really?
Yeah,
In Washington?
anywhere.
You can grow it as long as you
100%.
don't sell it unless you're a farm.
No,
Yes.
100% illegal to grow. If you cross pollinate with fucking someone else's farm and they
It's called how you have babies.
Okay, but
It's
so
called
you're
cross-pollination.
not allowed because you're close to a farm.
it doesn't matter. You can't grow.
I
your
don't
own.
believe that. There's people all over the place growing shit.
Yeah, they should be, and I agree with that.
I agree with that too. That's why.
But there's a reason
But-
why people don't
but-
grow their own farms here
So-
because of said monopolies and
Did you not see
That's
what
not
happened?
true. A lot of people are lazy.
Did you
and don't
did you see
fucking
what
wanna
happened
grow
in
it.
Canada just recently?
with the trucker thing.
No, two
Ice skating?
cannabis farms have
Did they
been.
find polar ice caps?
Jesus fucking Christ, shut up. Two cannabis farms have been allowed to grow and sell cocaine.
No shit.
I swear to God.
Really?
I swear to fucking God.
Look at the fucking guys in the
seems-
north doing the right
it
thing.
seems like it's a synthetic thing. So here's what I'm saying.
Synthetic cocaine?
Yeah, I'm assuming. I don't
It has to be,
fucking
'cause
know.
let me
but
go
yeah,
back
it's
to that
but they
parallel
also
thing.
no. It also said that they're allowed to grow poppy plants. So here's the thing. It doesn't matter about your parallel thing because at the end of
does
it,
matter.
no, it doesn't because an indoor, all I got to do is mimic that parallel. Same reason why indoor cannabis is grown. All I'm really doing is mimicking the parallel of the outdoor sun that is grown in the best cannabis.
True.
Do that
That's
shit
all-
with lights in the closet.
Exactly. That's
But-
all
but
you
let
got to
me-
do with
let me
poppy.
ask you that.
Also, that's
with
how
Poppy
Eric came out of
Place.
the closet.
Let me
with
ask you
lights.
that, like, is it easier? Is how much does that cost though to like mimic that parallel
That's
to
lot.
said price?
A lot.
Right.
A lot.
So like in Canada, so like,
But you can do it.
So Coca-Cola
You
tried
can-
to do the same thing
They'll
with
be able-
coca leaves in Peru, and they tried to grow it in Hawaii, but a fungus took over because of the parallel thing. But you can't grow cocoa leaves in America. You can't grow cocoa leaves here.
Okay, that's
If you
Unless,
had
unless you said what you said, like you
inside
take
with the right soil and everything
like,
else.
but you
Inside.
can't grow it in a production like,
can't.
dude, I need to smoke some
I
fucking
disagree
coke.
with you.
Oh, you got some causes out here, bro.
because
motherfucker.
so in cannabis, there's a lot. It's called sea of green.
See it green?
Yes,
Name of the podcast, by the way.
you
Sea of
literally.
green.
So basically, your finished plant
Write that
is
down, please.
no. I don't know if you can see, but it's literally as tall as this. Would be your finished plant.
3 feet tall?
Yes,
Okay, so when
But-
I'm
but
ready,
your goal
about
would-
like 6 feet,
this is the finished plant.
3 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So like your goal would be to average about a quarter pound of
QP.
a quarter of an ounce per plant. Now, that would be the main goal because your what you have in your room is over thousands of plants.
So,
So you keep them small because you control how big they get, and then therefore you can do sea of green. Where outdoor,
More
that's why
yield for the smaller plants. 'cause
Exactly.
You
so
can
how
grow
do
them
you,
quicker.
So how do you guys profit then? Like, if you have to
You're
grow,
People buy it.
You're asking the wrong fucking guy, bro. Because to be honest with you, I don't see how any indoor farm right now in the current market
Makes money?
is profiting. They're just staying afloat.
do you guys see
Well,
that?
and
red-
the taxes.
what's
they have
that
to pay
red
for
light
the
on his
state,
forehead?
too.
What the fuck? I'm kidding right now.
No, they love me. They'd be like, I mean, we haven't.
No, they would get the dirty Italian.
They would.
first.
I
Well, they
think-
would.
I think-
They're also. They'd be like. They're like. All right. Here's the red light. Oh yeah.
I think
that's
you get-
facts.
He's
I-
harmless.
I think you get taxes though.
I can't
or
see him
tax
with that
write-offs.
shirt on.
Like something has to
not
be,
as much.
really.
No. So like, I don't necessarily know exactly what we can and cannot write off because at the end of the day, that's not my job anymore. So I don't really give a fuck. But I do know that like in most instances, you can write off your packaging, like what you
Oh,
would
yeah,
put in.
no shit. Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
don't think we can. I can't write off my like in some businesses you can write off your employees.
Right.
We can't.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fuck you in every.
Yeah, you guys are
we-
fucked.
Yeah, we get fucked every chance. And like, but here's the thing though. The farms get fucked because of like the write-offs that we can and cannot do. The stores get fucked because of the fucking state
Well,
tax.
weed's the only thing that's taxed 3 times over, where it's like the farmers get it when they grow it, get taxed. Then the people that ship it are getting taxed for the shipping fees. And then when you go to sell again, you're getting taxed on top of it too. So making a lot of money out of weed is hard unless you have the abundance of the farm where you're able to actually do it. But from what the documentaries and things
Yeah,
that I've seen, it's so fucking hard to make
That goes back to
money
my
in
thing.
weed.
And let's really think about it. Like, I mean, I did a black market. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did it. I did it
I
to the
miss
point.
those days. That skeevy dealer on the fucking.
So here's
My
the
buddy
thing,
would
like,
show up at the house.
Actually, I'm gonna look at you and
You
say,
want some- I got some good shit from
That's what
California.
everybody thinks, and that's where I'm gonna tell you that's where you're wrong. Because the only reason why
I
s-
missed that.
No, because the only reason why I say you're wrong in that is because there was nothing stopping me from fucking blasting my fucking grow with a thing called Eagle 20, and then allowing you to smoke that,
That's what the Russians flew to the moon.
and your ass is gonna inhale that and fucking die.
with like the fentanyl.
Because
where
there's
they
no
lace the
one
shit with.
stopping me. There's no one fucking.
Shut that door.
There's no one preventing me from like truly like regulating what I can and cannot use to grow.
Right.
That's why legality was good. Washington passed it based off of public safety. However,
public
however, it took us
The pesticides.
in what 2015 we passed it. It took us until this fucking year in 2022 to make
It's
pesticides.
2023, bro.
No, pesticides legal. Like, you have to fucking test for pesticides. But here we are saying, like, oh, we're going to pass it on public safety. LCB don't give a fuck about your public safety, dude. They don't. All they care about is, like I said, you want to smoke pot, you got to smoke our pot.
Right. How much?
Same reason.
Where's the taxation out of it? Where's the revenue that the government
Where are
is
we,
Exactly.
where
to
are we
allow
going to
it?
get our cut?
Exactly.
That's all that
That's
matters.
all.
However,
matters.
But that's why.
Unfortunately, as shitty as that sounds, I'd rather that be all the way straight across the United States, where now weed is
Same.
not a thing. Where, you know, and that's like
Same.
we've talked about on previous podcasts that the biggest thing about like weed in like different industries, whether it's union, non-union, doesn't matter, but you have to get drug tests, is they have enough. They can do the test to get a drug test and tell you like what are the microbes of THC in your system. They can tell how much you actually smoked, but the problem is those tests are fucking hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Where you can go to
Yes.
Walmart and get a fucking drug test, a 3-pack for $10.99, and that's what the companies are still using for that, just to choose. So again, the government's making more money by doing this, where if it was legal across the states, you would still have the jobs that you couldn't smoke in until they could figure out a cheaper way to test for the microbes of THC in your system. So that's the thing. But if it was federally legal, they wouldn't test for it. And that's what the difference is. Unless you're visibly high. You know what I mean? Then they would probably, then those companies would probably spend the money for the higher tests because they're not doing them randomly to a company, say of 100, we're giving out 200 tests a year, where it'd be like, that guy's fucked up. He can't even talk. We're going to give him the $500 test. Now you're fired. You know? So that's what changes the whole system with that.
And that's what's also kind of crazy
Side
about
note.
that, because like Washington just made it. I'm sorry, Washington is trying to take it to the legislative to where like they ban disqualification for THC. But here's the thing: as far as I know, there's no way of truly fucking like it's in your fat cells.
Right.
I'm a fat guy,
But they can tell by the microbes of when you smoke.
I don't think they can.
They can.
I don't believe it.
I've watched the whole thing on it.
I don't believe it.
And that's what they said.
All I'm
they
saying-
can test up to to an hour.
I get you on that, but here's what I'm going to also say is that in what I've done for so long, I've seen I've seen tests. These analytic
this would
places.
be the difference with
These
this, though.
analytic places are fucking bullshit.
If you're smoking, like, okay, this is where this changes, and I agree with you. But if you're smoking, like, I come home off of work, I take a couple hits, and that's it, compared to like having a pin where you're smoking
pee?
all day, that would be let him pee. Let him pee. You don't have to fucking say it, bitch.
Go pee.
Go pee.
We're on commercial.
You want to hit one?
Yeah, let's hit. We'll hear from Harold and Bertha real quick here.
Yeah, anywhere outside.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. I really appreciate you being willing to take the time and the money to subscribe to my channel and pay for me to talk to you.
Wait, what? I didn't subscribe to shit. I just found my wife's account. I got on here because it said something about coins.
And we're really thankful. We're really thankful for your wife. She's a very dedicated subscriber. Every single day, money right out of your bank account.
Whoa. Let's not talk about my bank account here, guy on the other side of this phone line thing that I can't see on my internet because it doesn't work.
No, Harold, you know, the only important bank account to me is your bank account right now. Number one.
Are you putting money in my bank account now? Is this what's going on?
Exactly. I want bank account money. I want your balance to go first down to me, then up exponentially.
Well,
to
see,
you.
if I was married to someone that could go down and then up on me, I would never be on the upside of going down. You know what I'm saying?
Married to who? Harold, who are you married to right
Oh,
now?
I got a fat whale of a wife. She fucking's choking on some chicken bones in the back room right now. I fed her a dog leg, and we'll see what happens.
It's funny you mention that. As a matter of
What do you
fact,
mean?
right now I've got another caller beeping in right now.
She did.
Harold, thanks so
Fucking
much for joining us.
greasy clam
Your
hands.
120 seconds are up right now.
Wait,
but
what?
we've got giant, great big, perfect ass whale 6869 #1 subscriber phoning in right
Why
now.
does she have
on
my
a
social security
FaceTime
card
call.
number?
Did I make it? Am I on? Can you
What
hear
the
me?
fuck?
Hello.
Been here the whole time, baby.
We're back. We're back.
back.
We're back. My apologies. I got a weak bladder. I'm a
Joe,
bitch.
you want to throw in
I got a 5-year-old bladder.
finish?
Finish.
Yeah, well,
Shoot that fucking music up.
It's a cute little bird or moose or bear. What is it? Finish my animal.
You want me to finish that?
yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to finish that beat.
Look at it. Look at the examples behind you. There's a book. There's a Holy Bible.
Hold on. Hold on.
And if you use the best one,
No,
we
no,
sell
no,
it as
no,
an
no,
NFT.
no, no, no.
Like we made millions off
Hold the
this shit.
fuck up. Did you trace this or did you hand do this?
It's my lips.
Well, I was thinking mushroom at the time.
Drawing myself as an asshole? No, seriously. Did you trace this?
Yeah, it's real size.
No, did you trace it?
Off my dick.
No.
Yeah.
Those are your words coming out.
I had to hold it down
Hey,
and
let's
trace
be
it.
honest. What's worse, waking up with a dick drawn on your face or finding out it was traced?
At
Neither.
that point, they're both the same.
But seriously, though, because what this looks like doesn't look like anything that can be a fucking animal. So what I need to know is,
No.
did you just make this up out of your head and go,
No,
We
he
were
did.
just trying to. We were drawing an animal.
None of those were. Look at the fucking examples. Can you find the penises in them?
Whoa!
Oh,
There's no
my.
cocks in these.
There's not.
There's no
It's just
zero
cocks that-
cocks.
You just got to make an
this
animal out
is
of
a
that.
cock. That's a scary cock.
I mean, it could be a rhinoceros blowing a bong. It could be, John Daly at the golf. Like it could be your Band-Aid ass having ass wash that's giving me OCD right now. I'm trying to rip off of you and just throw it on my wart right now.
Shut up, bitch.
So we'll take the time to shoot out our handles real quick, Joe. What do you got?
Nothing.
Come on, you got to do something here.
What do you mean handles?
You just keep drawing over there, boy.
Love handles.
All right, we got
So he got into a fight. It's a hammerhead shark, and he got into a fight, and he lost a fucking fin.
do better.
No.
All right, at least sign it then. That'll be our abstract one that we put
What,
up.
you guys really don't like that? That's sick.
I love whatever you make.
I'm kidding with you.
You don't have kids, do you?
I have
dickhead?
2.
Well, obviously not, because you would have said you loved it if you had real kids. That's why he has kids.
Well,
He's got
my
imaginary ones.
my kids draw better than you, so I'm just saying.
All right, pick that.
Your
All right,
kids
3
also
shots BC
haven't
at
had-
Twitter.
Dude, anal beads are weird.
Kill him. Get the rest of them.
3 Shots Podcast 20 at gmail.com. Hit us up with some questionnaires. None of you will because you don't want the hard fact truth. You know what? I had a dream the other way
All right, Martin Luther.
that somebody
What
hit us up
dream?
with a question, and I just went balls to the wall on them.
You put your balls on a wall?
Like, got mad at
And
him?
then
Why?
They
Give me that
all
camera.
shit.
3 Shots Podcast, Facebook, Instagrams, and then also 3 Shots Podcast on YouTube.
There
Check
it
it
is.
out. New episodes are out usually every week. Sometimes it's a week and a half, but fuck them. And then leave comments on anything, man.
Bobby Trees, where we find you at?
And there's a few on RedTube. Don't forget it.
Oh,
Bobby
That
Trees.
one's just 3 shots.
By the way, you should
On your face!
you can find me on Twitter at burnin_man509.
burning.
You burn
Yeah,
men.
and you can also find me on Instagram at Bobby4Putts. Bobby, the number 4 putts.
I love it.
Puts that asshole.
I'm fucking terrible.
Oh,
at
here it
putting,
is.
bro.
Love
Let's see.
All I'm saying is like when I showed you my hammerhead shark, you just reminded me of my dad when I had a disappointing game in baseball. Even though
Next
that
time,
like
buddy.
Fucking guy
even
T-ball couldn't
even
hit the
though that
ball.
like even though that
What a
like
dick.
my dad would never like my dad never like pressured us to like do good or anything like that, but it was just like
It was just the look.
Well, no, he could tell that like you were also disappointed. So like he would mimic like how you felt. And it was just like, yeah, I got that feeling where I was like, well, we competed, Dad.
Hey,
And then you're like,
you can't
you're
win
like
them
that.
all.
You're like,
You know
that's
what?
the
Next
best
week,
you got.
Next week, I bet you're going to do even better. Don't worry.
The problem
It's
is,
another game.
wait, do I get to come
okay,
back
son.
next week?
Well, we'll talk about it.
This part. This one's where we're probably going to get separated. I don't know how to drive a stick.
Get
And
the fuck out of
I
town!
don't give a
I will
fuck.
say, for his defense, he is from Chicago. Most people don't even own cars over there.
Hey, you shut the fuck up. Go Bears!
Oh, fuck
Go.
you,
You know what?
guys. Get
I'm
the
not
fuck
gonna.
outta
I'm
here.
not gonna say go Bears. I'm not gonna say go Cubs.
You
and
shut
I
up!
will not say go White Sox. But I will.
Nobody says go White Sox.
But I
Go
will.
Patriots.
But I will say.
Go Blackhawks!
I will say go Blackhawks and go Bulls.
This fucking guy is
Whoa,
a
whoa, whoa.
Chicago native, too.
I love.
can
I
I-
My
love
dick.
me. I love me some Bulls.
Can we take a second here?
well, yeah, you fucked a cow. And Howard
Do you,
No,
Have
dude.
it.
have it.
Dude, so we have a fucking hardcore and like
Hardcore
So,
have it
no,
on.
no, even to this day, like I hate.
your mouth there,
I
Johnny's.
fucking hate the town of Marengo. They
I don't like eating Marangos.
No, dude, you don't understand. Like, so in high school, I was the loudest motherfucker in school to the point where like I was that asshole in like instead of playing football, I would fucking go in the fall. Yeah, that's my man. Fucking dressed up in our home colors, split down the fucking middle. Oh yeah, shirt off, fucking screaming. And one of my favorite things to do was to chant in Marengo, "We have a Walmart." And I didn't give a fuck. There was a kid, and I'll say this to the day I die. Nate Roberts, I own you, you motherfucker.
So check, we used to do this shit.
This fucking guy took steroids, tried to get drafted in the first round. Ended up getting hurt playing
What
football
kind of
because
draft?
his dumbass baseball.
Oh, baseball.
Because he's a dumbass.
Pussy.
A dumbass. Literally,
He's our number 1 subscriber, bro. Come
I
on
don't
now.
give a fuck.
Be nice.
Dude,
Damn.
in football, I rode his ass every time he
That's
touched the
homosexual.
ball.
And on the weekend.
No. Oh, I made it to point to that he remembered me. And I
made
will
the point in
never
his ass
forget.
when you were riding it?
I'll never forget. He walked up to the plate. I took my fucking mask off behind the home plate. And I said, "What's up, bud?"
Did you blow my kiss?
And he looked at me.
Bud?
And he looked at me and he's like, we had that understanding like, it was you. I was like, fuck yeah, it was me.
He steps back.
And then the best part was the fucking second pitch.
You came on him.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that ball's still traveling.
Oh, he parked it.
Oh my god!
Did he look back at you and go,
No.
nice?
Nope. Didn't need to. The ball was absolutely
he goes, catch this, bitch.
as the ball
Flying
like
outside.
trust me, the ball was still traveling as he crossed the plate. He won. There was no need. No need.
So in high school, we had a thing called
I rode his
the
ass
Wrecking
up.
Crew. Me and this guy and a couple other dudes would dress up, same thing, be at the fucking basketball games, just being so obnoxious that they would try to kick us out. We showed up one day. Okay, so a side note.
Wait, tried to get kicked out?
No.
Dog, I got
No.
escorted out.
Well, check this out.
And when I left, the entire student body followed me. I had no idea I was that important. All of a sudden, I got brought into the principal's office that Monday going, "What's up?" And like next thing I know, like 2 minutes later, the fucking
This is when I know I'm selling weed.
dude, the basketball basically, the basketball coach walks in and I'm like, "Oh fuck."
You want to play ball?
I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I was like, dude, you guys kicked me out. I didn't bitch. I didn't tell anybody to come. Like, they followed me, and I
tell you did.
And I'm like,
They
I'm
came
sorry,
on me. I didn't
and I'm
tell
like,
them
and I
to.
hate to break it to you, but I guarantee you, they went to a party, and I went to my house, and I got high. If you want the full disclosure, I didn't do anything.
And I came on myself.
The coach looks at the high school guys and goes, "What the fuck did you expect was going to happen?" The one person that cheers us on, we're 2-24. You guys told them to leave.
I was trying to win.
Right? Yeah. No, I mean, it makes sense.
He's like, this is not his fault, and I'm here to tell him that he's not. That it's Bobby. I need you at every game.
Right? Yeah. We need you.
Like, we need you, and like whatever happened, I don't know what you said, but it was nothing what he's ever done. He's never done anything differently. And they're like, well, we saw you in Marengo going bounce during a free throw, and he goes, he's been doing that since he was a freshman on the fucking basketball team.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, and
Dude.
that's when we both agreed that I was not a part of I shouldn't be a part of the team. He goes, yeah, I need you in the
We
stands.
fucking came
Bobby
in.
Trees, when did you realize
the-
you weren't athletic?
See, that's the problem. I'm athletic. I'm just not good at basketball.
So did you do
He's
like
not good at putting
sports,
balls
or-
in holes.
I played baseball. So my freshman year I played football, basketball, and baseball just to kind of like stay in it. Then football, I tore my knee. I got cut blocked like a fucking bitch. And
Were you the bitch or was he the bitch?
by your own teammate?
no, because I was a fat fuck. So I was playing guard and I had to pull. And then I mean, granted, we scored
Left
a touch.
or right?
You still scored. Yes.
We scored a touchdown. but like all of a sudden, like I remember getting up going like, man, that fucking hurt. And then on the next day I was done. Fucking get taken to the hospital, find out, and then we see on the game film we're all laughing. I just get cut blocked like a motherfucker. I get like fucking like
You're all cheering.
I was like, all right, at least we now know what happened. I was like, I told you guys, I really got fucked up right there, dude. I was like, way to score, though, dude. Appreciate you. Like, I feel it.
Sacrifice the
scored,
body,
but you
glorify
still
the
got
fucking
I
team.
got cut blocked, but my running back still scored. He was fast as fuck.
Do you ever think about like, are you into martial arts?
Yeah,
and
he's
shit?
I'm not into martial arts because if someone punches me in the face, I immediately go like, dude, can we talk about this?
Yeah, you didn't come on.
I'm just gonna be honest.
wait.
That's just me. Like the moment, like I've done boxing matches with friends, and like I only do boxing matches if I know I
If
can
he's
win.
naked.
If you know you can win.
If if someone wants to start talking shit to me and I know I can beat their ass and there's a pair of gloves, I'll be like, let's go.
Let's go, pussy.
Because I've done it to this guy that was so coked out of his mind that I didn't care, and I was like, fuck you.
But you didn't put psilocybin in his shit.
Hell
and
no, but I
control.
controlled his ass. I just fucked him up, dude. I just fucked him up to the point where like everybody was like, dude, just stop. I was like, no, he keeps running his mouth. Let's go.
Would you ever think that you want to be in an environment where you want to control shit?
I mean, sometimes.
You want to buy this fucking shit? You buy this fucking shit? How about I tap you? You buy this shit?
So here's the thing. Back in black market, we talked about it. It was scary
that's kinda
because
Are we on the
racist, though,
computer right now?
no,
Or,
but
what are we
like
talking
black
about?
market
What's the
cannabis,
black market?
black market cannabis.
That's
You
kind
talking
of
with
racist,
street.
bro.
You're talking
On
with
the street.
Fauci?
Not on the street. So like if
So
it's not
Fauci's
if
not
it's
there.
not legal weed, we call it black market weed. All right. So
That's where Eric gets his guns.
So yes, it is. It is still prevalent. It is very, very, very prevalent. It will always be prevalent because at the end of the because the reason why it will always be prevalent is because
You don't
Washington
want to pay the taxes on it and get fucking undercut by all these motherfuckers.
and also Washington, because there's guys that don't want to do the brands because they don't want to pay the taxes. Like he said, there's like at the end of the day, if I know how to grow fire fucking cannabis, and you come to me and go, you want to cut, like you want to clone, I can give it to you. You still don't
Star
know.
Wars.
You still don't know how to grow good
Wars.
fucking weed.
Well, can't you have 2 plants in Washington each?
Only
all right.
As a person,
Bro,
Let's-
I already told you.
I already-
You can't grow tomato legally.
I already
What the
looked
fuck
it
you
up,
talking
bro.
about?
I already looked it up.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
I'll search that shit up in a minute. But what I'm
Let me-
saying
hold on.
is,
Let me
hold on.
listen to Eric. What he had
this
to
is
say.
what it says about growing marijuana in Washington. I looked up, and it talks about Initiative 502, and that's what talks about growing marijuana. And it says it's legalized for medical marijuana users. They can grow plants.
Yes.
And so then what it says is it seems like from what I read here, it's pretty easy to get
Yes.
a medical
It
marijuana
is.
card, and they have 2 different like 2 different levels: registered and non-registered.
Correct.
And so for registered, they can grow 6 to 15 plants.
Correct, because then you have to tag it just like I do.
For non-registered people, which it seems like it's pretty easy to be non-registered, you can grow 4 plants yourself.
4 plants.
4 plants.
What the fuck is 4 plants gonna do?
Yeah, but
Plenty
4
for yourself.
4 plants for yourself. For a non-registered user, you can grow 4 plants and you can have your own.
What the fuck are we
don't
talking
believe
about?
that.
Like,
That's exactly
are we
what it
talking
says.
about like
It
I
says
want to
a-
grow my consumption?
I mean-
a non-registered patient may grow up to 4 plants.
all right.
And then it says
You guys are
Since
talking about
when?
so
Since when?
I don't know. I mean, it's got Washington codes and it.
Okay,
all these
you-
fucking
It had to have been
numbers
ever
on it.
when it was legalized in Washington.
It's okay. So is I. Now that I know I
so
can grow 4
my,
plants, I'm kind of
so-
fucking annoyed. I didn't know that.
All they had to do was just look it up on the fucking
so
computer.
fucking
Did you
pissed
guys-
right
All
now.
they had to do was Google it.
Did you guys ever?
So what's crazy is here's the best part. All's I
He's
know.
Italian. He can't even speak that way.
I have no idea if I am
No, him. I'm
What's
just
your
saying.
last name?
Adams.
Oh
Nice.
boy.
So all
it's
I
right,
fucking
Morticia.
trees.
so my parents.
trees.
So
Morticia.
my parents are from Massachusetts.
Boston, Mass, in the
Yeah.
house.
Gross.
So
Tom Brady.
fuck you. Tom Brady's the shit.
So we like. Yes.
Oh god.
Tom Brady's
Thank
the
you.
shit.
Oh God.
Thank
I'm sorry.
you.
Joe
I'm a
Dick
40.
just
Hold
ran
on.
in
the fucking
Hold on.
podcast.
I'm a
We're forming it right now.
I'm a 49ers fan, but I'm sorry. Tom Brady's the fucking shit. Bill
He's
Belichick.
coming back,
Bill,
baby.
Bill Belichick's a dumbass.
It's true.
Belichick's a dumbass.
He was already taking less money to stay in that team anyway.
Motherfucker should have
A
just
$1 million a year.
Hey, I
Super
already.
Bowl.
I already
Dude's
explained
dumbass.
why. I'll explain to you too why.
I don't need to. Trust me, I see it. He's a dumbass.
All right. Do you want to try this game or do you want to just fucking?
Yeah.
No.
No, go ahead.
I want to. Is that the one where you like say
Touch
shit and I
each
got to give like
weenus.
I got like 10 seconds to say what it is?
Have you listened to the
He's been
podcast?
listening.
I listened to literally Tim's episode of him describing that
Oh, so he doesn't
that
care.
meeting with his wife, which is so crazy because I know her.
Okay, well, I guess before that, do you
I
have
know
a
her too.
most?
We were
Do you have a
co-
most embarrassing story?
I mean, yes.
You do?
I mean, some would. I would say it's very embarrassing. Yes.
Well, let's fucking hear it.
All right. So it's a 2-part. So it has to. So my brother is. So Harvard is real close to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Like the town, not the school.
Harvard, Illinois is a lot closer.
Illinois, please.
It's a lot easier to go see a Brewer game than it is to go see a Cub or a White Sox game. It's a lot closer.
Copy.
It's about an hour and a half.
Nobody wants to see those.
And
so.
you can literally me and my exactly. So me and my brother would take to the back roads and we would get high as shit. So we went, and my brother's a 20 game pack person. So he gets 20 tickets, all right, a year. So him and I go.
Not 20 tickets to one game.
No, 20
tickets
20
to
two games.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have our own seats, like it's the same seat every fucking time. So we go.
You pissed in my seat, Martha Stewart.
Dude, no. Well, it was kind of similar though. But like,
the fuck?
so there's a family. It's me and my brother, and at the time, like I'm probably like at least 21 to 25 ish. All right. So there's a family next to us, and I'll never forget it. And it's 2 kids, fucking two boys, mom and a dad. We're getting annihilated drunk. Like, well, I am because
Oh, I
I'm not
thought
driving.
the team was getting.
No. This is when the Brewers were good with Brent Fielder, Ryan.
They're gonna
Braun.
be good this year.
So it was like
You guys are
I want to say it
stacked.
was like
Stacked.
whenever the year that they went to the NLCS.
Never.
No, that's not true. That was the year we went. So I
Never.
know my man's looking it up.
Never, bro.
But I want to say it was like 2011. Either
19,
Niger
20.
Morgan was on the fucking team. Niger Morgan.
It's
So
probably like
literally
recently.
It was somewhat recently. So next thing I know, so we're getting drunk. There's people in front of us, and and it was a Cubs game. So like
2013, they were in the NLCS.
Yes.
with Nigel.
Fuck.
So it's 2013. So I'm sitting there fucking getting drunk.
Here we are.
Next thing I know, this guy, we see the person in front of us and we know it's going to be a problem. I'm like, dude, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So the guy fucking claims that I spit on him in front of me. And I
That's
looked
assault, bro.
so straight up. So I looked at him. I said, to be honest with you,
Assault
bud,
my wife for years.
I said, bud, if I wanted to fucking spit on you, I would make it worth it. It wouldn't be just me fucking talking and spit coming out. Like,
would be
I would
jizz
fucking
in
drop
your
a
face.
loogie in your
Right.
face, bro. Like, go fuck yourself. All of a sudden, I talked to a head of security. Is it a fucking dude in a wheelchair? Yes.
You're not even that.
So
How do you get down the stairs?
What's he doing?
No idea.
Bro,
So I'm sitting here going like,
sells
rock climbing
marijuana.
and shit. So we
He
see
sells
this.
marijuana. Give him the
We
wheelchair
see
guy.
this shit going down. I go to the guy and I'm like, hey, I got this problem coming on, and like it's not us because like I got a family next to me, and like they have yet said anything, and I've looked at him and said, yo, if we're being too obnoxious, just let us know. Like we're just trying to have fun.
Did he
And they're
wheelie
no,
wheelie
they're
up on
fine.
you? Like he
No. So literally, all of a sudden, this cop comes up.
Whoop, whoop.
Fucking, and I looked at Chris and I said, we got to go.
Bad
Chris
boys.
is my brother.
You
And,
punched him in the head?
and he goes,
We
what's
gotta
up?
go?
And I said, trust me, homeboy's talking to a cop right now. We're fucked. Like, let's just go. So we leave. We're starting to walk out. Cop fucking grabs me and he goes, what happened? And I said, well,
Inappropriately?
dude wants to sit. No, he grabs my arm. Fuck off. Dude wants to sit here and say that I spit on him. And to be honest with
wrap
you,
him up?
And I was like, to be honest with you, bud, like, I need you to go grab the guy from, like, the head of wheelchair. He's a dude in a wheelchair. Like, it's hard to fucking.
And he goes, yeah, right.
Like
the head of security is in a
that's what-
wheelchair.
I'm like,
whatever.
dude, he's the head of security. He's in a wheelchair. Like,
And
let's
what
go do it.
stadium is this again?
We're in Milwaukee. So keep in mind,
Explains a lot, Milwaukee.
your boy is drunk. And who was the killer? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
You know
Which
who I'm,
one?
either
I
way,
know.
you guys know who I'm talking
I
about.
know
The
who
guy
you're
in
talking
Milwaukee
about.
that they let go
Yeah.
twice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Netflix, baby.
Yeah, they let him go twice.
Isn't Dahmer from
It's
California?
because he talked about gay stuff.
No,
and
it's
made the
Chicago.
cops all
I
weird.
think Dahmer
Yeah.
was Chicago, but it was Gacy. No, Gacy
Dahmer-
was Chicago.
Yeah,
Dahmer
Dahmer
was
was
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. So
Yeah.
literally, so at this point, the
thought
cop
you were
has
Dahmer?
no. The cop
Fuck.
has no fucking interest to do
You
it.
eating bitches?
So he's fucking escorting me out. And I'm like, yo, we know our way around it. So I'm like, I already know I'm out. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's the 7th inning. We're up by like fucking 6. Like, who cares?
Still lost.
Dude gets mad that I'm walking faster than him.
The cop?
Yeah. Throws me up against the wall, put the cuffs on me. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. You're going to cuff me, but you guys didn't cuff Dahmer, huh? And the cop just looks at me and I'm like, haha, you were probably a part of the force. And I'm like, I don't understand why you're so upset, bud. Like, this is all overtime for you. Like, this is not a shift. This is overtime. Why do you care?
Right.
Yeah, well, get outside. I look at him. I said, it's all good. Like, you guys want to kick me out. You do more of your job now than you did with Dahmer. That's crazy. Dude gets in my face and goes, if you don't fucking leave now, I'm arresting you. And I'm like, all right, Chris, we got to go. Flash forward probably 3 weeks later. I'm with my mom, my dad,
Cop pulls you over.
my sister,
Oh my God! You got whoop whoop.
and my brother and sister. No.
You river dancing out here.
Apparently, so me and my brother are sitting separately from them. Apparently, I got so drunk,
Do we had to theme the Godfather music.
I pass out in the fucking bathroom.
Oh,
I don't even.
Where were you guys at with the whole family?
We were at Milwaukee.
Oh, you're back at the game?
Back at a new game.
Gotcha. Okay.
I pass out. I don't remember the first pitch.
There you go.
All of a sudden, I remember getting kicked, and I see a cop. And I wake up, and I look, and I see a cop crawling on top of the stalls. And I'm sitting here going like, damn.
Peep show.
Really...
trying to take a shit.
I'm sitting here going like, no, I'm on the ground. I'm like going like, what the fuck did I just do? So I don't know why, but I looked at him and I was like, dude, I just lost a friend. And the guy like went from arresting me to being cool.
Oh, it's all right, bro.
Apparently, though, I start puking all over the concourse.
Dude, I
fucking, all of a sudden the commotion reaches my parents that someone is drunk. To the point where, like, they don't know who the fuck they are. Because the cop came up to me and he goes, hey, man, like, I need to know, like, do you know who you are? And I'm like, and this is where I fucked up. Because I was just trying to be, like, helpful. I was like, bro, everything you need to know is in the back left corner of my pocket. And he's like, huh? And I said, my wallet and my ID. In the cop's mind, he thought that I didn't know who the fuck I was. I just didn't want to talk to you. Apparently, though, it gets to my dad. I'm in the back of a fucking ambulance at some point because I can't stop puking, and the cop says I don't know who I am, but I just didn't want to talk to you.
I'll leave some charcoal. They're fucking you up.
So they were gonna go put me in the drunk tank.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Took my dad, talked them out of it.
My dad.
And got them to drive the ambulance
Vegas?
in fucking Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. What are they in Vegas for now?
My dad fucking
talks a baseball team.
I'm sorry.
Talks the cop out of fucking arresting me and putting me in the drunk tank.
It's Milwaukee.
And says, we won't do it, but you got to get him the fuck out of here. And
Get
then
outta
the
here,
next
you
day,
bum, you
I'll
chathead.
never forget looking at my dad going.
And he goes, this is why I want to cut you from the T-ball team.
And my dad looked
This is
at.
why your mom should have swallowed you.
I'll never forget the look on my parents' face, and like, it was more disappointing when they found, like, they were more disappointed in that than when they found out that I smoked pot.
I'll tell you.
And when
And that for me was like
The
the
most
fact that
embarrassing
I
story.
had to fucking have someone like, I don't care if it was my buddy talking the cops out, like, that's dope. Dude, it was my fucking dad.
And your dad, why are you wearing golf camo?
Dude, I'll tell you. I'll tell you something right now.
Tell you what, though.
I'll tell you
Dad's a
something.
fucking trooper, Brad.
Bro, my dad was the shit. I'll never forget.
Hey.
Like, we still talk to this day. Like, dude, remember when you talked him out of arresting
You know what the best
me?
part was is I could see your dad just from knowing you being like, okay, listen. His mom drank a lot. When he was an
this
embryo, okay?
motherfucker ate paint chips, not cereal.
And then when he came out, he was licking fucking paint chips, and we tried to do the best with him. But sometimes, you know, he goes to his alter ego, Karen, and just
He
does his
goes-
own
Chad
thing.
over here.
He goes-
Fucking Chad.
Chad.
Chad Milwaukee's.
Full disclosure,
My thing was
wife
like-
was still trying to work when he just got born. I had to watch him, and I dropped him a couple times on his head, and he's never been okay.
Yeah, he's
since.
been
You know,
fine.
I'm a carpenter by trade, but my hands are always work because I got that arthritis.
He puts the spaghetti in the fucking hole.
Even though my dad's not fucking Italian, it's just like
He's Italian
I'm
now.
sitting here fucking like, dude, I'll never. And like the moment I will listen to that podcast with Tim, I was like, fuck. I gotta go on air and tell people how my dad talked someone out of fucking getting arrested. Like that's
As he's
sick.
picking it, he's like, your mom should have swallowed you.
Oh, dude, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Like, and like my mom's all like, and like being a mom, but like she's crying, and I'm just like, fuck.
Well, the thing is like,
And I'm
now-
sitting here going like, dude, what do you mean? My dad's like, you don't know who you are. I'm like, I just thought it was a lot easier. I just,
Scarecrow.
like, dude, the cop goes like, your name and address. I'm like, bro, it's on my ID. Just go grab it. It's in my wallet.
Right.
It's in my pants.
And the
by
cop's
my
like, oh, he
Johnson.
doesn't know who the fuck he is. I'm like, no, dude, I know who the fuck
You
I
look at him
am.
and go, I'm Dahmer.
No,
So-
that time I didn't mention anything about Tom.
You should have. Before you take a piss, come here. Come sit back down real quick. Yeah, we're gonna fucking sign off on this. So,
Sign off.
yeah, baby. Yeah, well, ready? I'm gonna light you up. Joe wants to roll.
Oh, you want to go?
He can't see in that shirt.
I'm so confused.
You will be. No, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Yes.
Appreciate it. We just did a little bit over 2 hours, right? Ish.
Yep.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I didn't realize
So-
it was 2 hours.
Yeah, it goes quick, doesn't it? Joey Trees, I appreciate it, man.
Bobby Trees.
I know. I was coming back. God damn it, Joe!
Why you gonna fuck shit
Because
up?
I was gonna fucking bring it back around.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I was confused too.
That was the point. I was
okay.
leading with a joke.
All right.
It's okay. It's done with.
I'm so glad that he fucked that
Oh, you
up.
fucked it all.
Go to that face and show him.
Fucking piece of shit.
All right. Anyways, now that one's dead. Bobby Trees.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Thank you
again,
for having me.
Give us your handles where we can find you.
On Instagram, you can find me at Bobby with the number 4 and then Putts, Bobby 4 Putts, and then on Instagram or Twitter, it is Burnin_man509.
And then the company you work for is
Buddy's brand.
Buddy's Brand.
Yes.
right.
You can find us all over Eastern Washington. You can find us also in
You
California.
think if we tag
and
him in this
Oregon.
fucking post, they'll be all right?
Oh, yeah, they'll fucking love it.
Perfect. Joe, you got anything?
See you next time, boys.